Hey, Frank, thanks for the retweet. Appreciate it. Let's get this fixed up a little bit. I think insensibly, I don't know why I'm doing this stream on the same day that the animation comes out. I feel like the traffic will be a lot more askew towards that than it will be towards the actual game, but eh. Okay. Let's put the sock sign in. See if this works out better than the slippers. There we go. Still can't hear my own television over every other ambient noise in the house. That's beautiful. I wonder if I should wait to start. Until later. Get a couple of minutes. And there's less ambient noise in my house. It's a good girl. It's a good girl, pal. You're a good girl. As long as he can work on his accuracy problem, he'll be good. Oh, shit. Okay. And his footwork, if you watch him stride and everything, he takes like really big strides. I'm just gonna turn my own volume up. Can't wait around all day. Sitting over here bobbing my head to the music like you can actually see me, like I'm on face cam or something, because that would just make sense if it was actually true, but it's not, so we're gonna have to deal with me just telling you that this music is absolutely incredible and you should listen to it all the time. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5, the stream edition. Last time I made... Well, I say I, but we secured our infiltration route into Madarame's museum, palace, Gilded Age, whatever it's supposed to be. And this time, we're going to take his distorted desires for ourselves and see what the ramifications are this time, since it's our first official job as the Phantom Thieves group, Brave Sonata. Hey, Conker, how's it going? Any luck with the PS4 streaming there in the interim of this? And yes, also this time you may notice that I have slightly different money count, I believe, than I had the last time we were here at this point. I actually went back on my save file to the date that I left Madarame's palace, since I had a save right there. I tried to use up the remainder of my SP by just running around finding a new in the palace and then having Inagami use Pulimpa on it over and over again so it could throw money at us. And I mean, it got us some more money, but it turns out that after all was said and done, and after I ended up grabbing Mandrake from the stockpile back with the Personas, I ended up with about the same amount of money as I had anyway, so it really didn't matter too much. We'll have a greater ability to farm for money using Pulimpa in about a month and a half in-game there. I've actually, since last time, I've also taken a lot more notes for myself on, you know, dates that I want to go into Mementos, the requests that I'm going to be doing in those dates, upcoming fusions that I'm going to do. I've actually got most of the ones for the last Personas that I'm going to be using at the very end of the game done at this point. It's a big process, and my notes are like 4 pages long now for this game, which is not unusual for a Persona game, I find. But let's see here. What else have we got? Just look through my notes real quick. And actually, here's another thing that we can do right now while we are waiting. Let me look at what Personas I have so I know what I can get rid of. Internet was down since sometime on Thursday, so you didn't get P5 yet, and just got back from the grocery shop. Well, that's good, that you got the groceries and everything like that. I'm glad you're doing good. The internet being down, not so good, but yeah, let me know how it goes. I'm interested. I'd like to see if you get it all going. I definitely would put you on the auto host list as long as you can get it all set and ready to go there. But let's see here. So I believe now I actually don't need to hold on to and the other thing that I did when I went back is I actually bought a Mandrake so that I could go and get those points that I was talking about not minding that I missed last time. And thinking about it, last time I did this, I actually missed out on about 4 points towards Dr. Takemi's next rank there. Then that might actually make or break the next rank, so I went ahead and bought a Mandrake and got rid of something. But now I can actually delete it because we don't need to work on her Confidant rank again until we get to level 4 Charm, which is going to be a little while. It's gonna take a little while to get to that point. But I do have something to do with that slot because I need to go into the Velvet Room for just a moment before we go and kick Shadow Madarame's ass, because there is a Persona that I can actually fuse in here that's kind of important. It's important because it's the Shisa with Fry that the Velvet Twins need.
If you want to register it?
I can't register those, so
These are the paths
I need to grab a Kelpie out of here, and with this I'm going to have slightly less money than I had previously, but I mean, that's fine, no big deal. Okay, sounds good, Conker. Just like I said, just let me know if you get it all working and everything like that. I'd be interested in definitely putting you on the auto host list. So, but yeah, so I looked on the fusions, and apparently you can just fuse Makami and Kelpie together and get a Shisa with Fry. So that's fine with me, really. I don't mind either way. We'll get a couple of levels actually out of it, and it would be pretty good for the boss fight too, because it has good physical attacks and it gets Rampage and all that other stuff. I mean, I only get to pass one ability over, which is gonna have to be Fry, but that's okay. Let me see if any different stats for it.
But not impressive. Not terrible, but not impressive.
I'm less interested in the magic, to be honest with you, but this is okay.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
It will receive some new power.
And it's also a Chariot Persona, so that means because of our rank with Ryuji, it'll get some good stuff out of this. It'll get some good levels out of it. So I guess I could hang on to it. I think a lot of people use Shisa around this point in the game because you need to make him for the Strength Confidant anyway, and he's resistant to physical and gun attacks, which is good for the next boss fight. So, don't worry, be happy, he says. That sounds like a good plan.
All right,
He got some good strength out of that level, which is good. Because we'll probably end up using Rampage pretty good there. I probably won't level him up, like, at all, though, following this, because it's not really that important to do.
Are you finished?
No, not done yet. Let me reorganize his skills real quick, so then I can just register him with you guys, and then we'll be done. Put Rampage down here. Yeah, that's fine. And then put Fry over where Zio is. There we go. Let me even put him up higher on the list because it's a high enough level for it. Oh, right, yeah, I almost forgot. I need to talk to them about this, so... Sweet! Next assignment's done.
Very well.
Well, you know, I figure I need personas anyway, so I might as well. I mean, sure I do. You guys say I need to become a better person. I mean, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they think that I'm worth their time, at least. Not like some prison wardens that have been portrayed in mass media who couldn't give a shit less. Sure. Yeah, I'm ready. What's the next assignment? And for finishing out the Shisa with Fry, we get level 2 of the Strength Confidant.
All right.
It's not going to be that important for us to raise the Strength Confidant, but I want to try to do it as I get the things that I can use to fuse the stuff. Like, once they become available, I want to try to do it, because later on in the game, there are a couple of Strength Arcana personas that I'd actually like to fuse and use for myself, so hopefully we'll get that all going before then, so... Oh, okay, what other task would that be? So they're going to give me a new fusion technique as soon as I get this next task done. Alright, cool. We can't perform the next fusion just yet, though, because it actually requires us to create for them a Matador with Mageru in its skill stock. Unfortunately, the Matador cannot be fused until we get to level 19. I've seen a lot of people get to level 19 before the end of this dungeon because Matador is actually got a really good ability that you can use. But I'm not at that level yet, so we can't really bother with that. But we'll fuse him later. How do I... Oh, heck, here we go.
It is time, inmate.
Yeah, apparently you can just exit out of here anyway without doing any of that stuff. I didn't register Shisa with its new abilities, though, did I? Whoops.
Do you need something?
Let's go back in and register it then. And then we'll go and take care of Shadow Madarame there.
Do you have...
But yeah,
You'd like to
we'll
read
be
the
making
registration?
Matador.
You'd like to register
I know
this?
I've been saying it all funky there, but we'll be making Matador in not too long. He's actually one of the many fusions that I'd like to do at level 19. But obviously we aren't at that level yet, so I won't bother with it until we get to that point. But we made a Shisa pretty easily without too much difficulty. He's not going to take over for Inagami in terms of the physical attacker role, but he'll be there anyway. And of course, stupid me, I just realized there's a reason why I didn't really bother raising. I didn't actually get Angel to get Kuha, I don't think, on the last stream that I did, or not the last stream, on the last playthrough I did of this game. I'm like, why do I remember not getting Kuha for Angel? Well, it's because in a little while we'll actually gain access to the Kuha skill without having to level up for it. So that experience wasn't wasted, but it's not exactly necessary.
I have something.
Oh, hey, this respawn. Let's grab that. A sooty kettle. That might recoup some of my stuff that I've gotten before. I'm just going to go grab these treasures real quick just because I'm not afraid of our money situation coming up. I'm just apprehensive, I guess you could say. So I might as well grab the stuff that I can get for free without having to worry about anybody tagging along and killing me. The enemies around here have increased distance that they can see, by the way, since it's at 99%, so you gotta kind of be a little more careful about where you're going. Am I still considered in the entrance? Yeah, I guess I am. So now we can go all the way over to the main place over here without too much trouble. I will show you this, though, if we... Oh, that's right, I gotta go where we need to go. Let's go to the upper main hall there. But I will show you there is a spot on the map. Now, you may recall when we got our first treasure demon that they said when the palace is actually on high alert, there's an increased chance of finding a treasure demon in the palace. Now, there will be an easier way of finding treasure demons a little later that I'll show off as well, but...
Let's go.
The place where you could have the greatest chance of finding a treasure demon in this palace is... Where is it? Nope. That little X over there on the side. There is a pot that we actually broke over there that I think gave us some treasure. But that pot is actually the place where you have the highest chance of finding another regent in order to do that. I don't know where all of the treasure demons are, but as far as I know, that's the place that you go if you need the extra money. And it's also, if you look over here, it's also right next to a save room, basically. All right, later, guys. Because you could just go down from the save room, go over that way. End up over there, you go over to the X, and then you go from there. But I can't do that here because the palace's treasures, I believe they don't respawn quickly. I think they respawn after a certain number of days. Maybe it's like a week in-game. Which is why I could go and take care of the treasures at the entrance there, but I can't get the treasures around here. Like, if I was to try to find treasures around here, they wouldn't have respawned at this point. So that's how that goes. Anyway, now that all of that explanation's out of the way, let's try to beat Shadow Madarame. Yep, guess it is. Well, we fought before. We'll be fine. Yeah, ready as I'll ever be. Let's do it. Fortunately, Ryuji has to sit this one out a little bit, but that's okay. Oh boy. Okay, so Ryuji is drawing them out anyway, so that means that Anne can take care of the switch. Morgana is going to take care of the crane, not operation, but actually coming down on the crane, so I would imagine that Joker and Yusuke would be the ones operating the crane controls. There you go, Ryuji. That's the spirit. Well, that worked out. Step 1 complete. Now we just gotta wait for step 2.
Right.
Well, he gets to grab another treasure. Of course he's enjoying it.
Yes.
This is just as crazy as some of those schemes that they do in Leverage, though. It's pretty nice. I like this part of the palace. So, all right, well that takes care of that. Now let's slide this on down.
Joker.
I hope he grabbed it. Hey, Anne. Hey, Ryuji. Man, you guys made it pretty quick. Where is Mona? Yeah, actually, probably should do that. Let's go grab him off of here. What are you doing down there? Oh, there you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Yeah, it seems like it, just based on all of that. That's probably a good idea, though. Yeah, we should probably leave. So all of the doors are locked. Also, Morgana's in your party with the painting draped over his thing there. So if you go back this way, I believe the door out is locked, if I remember right. Yeah. So we have to find another way out of here. Right, exactly. And I know just the way we're supposed to go, and ideally it's not...
Somewhere.
Oh, hey, nice. Grab that. And ideally it's not running into walls or anything else like that. But as you may remember, there's a window over here, and if we go out of the window, it'll give us a quick route out of here.
Let's go.
Right, yeah, we gotta get out of here. We can worry about where it takes us later. Okay, well, it looks like we're... Yeah, I mean, it's high up, but yeah, we just need to find a way down, that's all. Could probably jump down from there. What's over here?
See it.
Anything? Nope, probably not. Alright, so let's jump down from here then. What's over there? Anything? Nope. And if we keep jumping down the side of the building, eventually we'll make it. Actually, what was up here? Is there anything down this way?
I have something.
Nope. Okay. Well, guess we're leaving then. Let's get out this way. Thankfully, his palace, in spite of the fact that it's not exactly artsy, has all of these conveniently placed blocks that allow us to just jump down without, you know, breaking our legs or something.
Yes.
Looks like it. Yeah. Hopefully we don't end up, like, right back where we started or something. Oh, it turned green. Well, that's good. That probably means something good. Oh, okay, we're back in the Central Garden. Not bad. Well, that's a lot closer than we were, so... Right. Alright, we need to leave now, guys, instead of standing around. Because he's got the treasure in his hand. Oh, dude, come on. Can we go to the safe room first, at least? Then we know that they can't grab us.
Treasure! Huh?
This is the treasure?
Uh-oh.
Get back!
Meddlesome vermin.
I think he tricked us.
Is this what you're looking for?
What nonsense that you used a mousetrap on me.
Well, I mean, to catch a rat.
So you had a fake prepped, huh?
Although I know he's a cat, but, you know.
Counterfeits are accepted in the world of Japanese art.
Only because you caused that trend to happen.
What made you change like this? Is it because you became famous? Can't you understand how much it pains me to inquire about the crimes of my foster father?
Now that I think back, the only reason why I took you in was due to my ties with your mother. That woman never lost her passion for painting, even after her husband died.
She could have been another one of his mistresses. Oh, this is gonna undo a can of worms, isn't it?
That's why I decided to look after her. Your mother and the artwork she created, they're all my works of art.
What do you mean by that?
How low can you sink?
Do you mean you just took them for yourself, like everything else?
You a gift before you die. A glimpse of the genuine Sayuri.
Genuine?
So the one that you keep in your heart, then.
That's the real Sayuri?
Wasn't there like fog or mist or something normally on it?
This can't be.
What?
Mom.
Indeed it is.
Oh, I see,
This is
okay.
painted by your mother. It's a portrait of herself.
So that's a self-portrait. That's Yusuke's mom. And the baby then presumably would be Yusuke. Alright, Conquer, see you later. I'll catch you next time, or like I said, let me know if you get the stream thing working, I'll catch you then.
Woman who knew her death was coming painted her last wishes for the son she would leave behind.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This wormhole doesn't end.
Truth behind the mystery of Sayuri's expression.
So it can seem like anything, but in reality, Sayuri's expression is longing because of her son. Oh boy.
You stole something that personal?
That's
I knew at first glance.
not really cool.
I knew it'd be a huge success if I added a touch to the painting and announced it under my name.
But the baby in the picture. Why did you paint over it?
It was all to stage it. If the babe is erased, the reason for the woman's expression will become a mystery.
See, I really just think he missed his calling. Like, why did he choose to be an artist rather than an art director, a museum curator, anything? He could have been like an advisor to artists to say, well, you know, this painting's good, but if you want to stage it properly so that it can be more well-liked by the public, you should do this. Like, he could have done that and just been fine and not had all of these distorted desires clogged up inside of him. But no, instead he decided, I want to be an artist and a director and a stager and a blah, 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 blah. And he just took everything for himself. Like, are you out of your mind, dude? You could have had a legitimate business, and this is what you do instead? You had to have known it was all going to come crashing down one day, and now it's going to come down on your head.
That's what the general public is drawn to. Each of those parasitic critics wrote the same thing.
It's a shame,
I
really.
always felt something was off about all this. Now I know what it is. If you really treasured that painting, you wouldn't even think about replicating it for profit.
Well, he treasures the money, obviously, more than the painting, so...
You don't love art at all!
No, he doesn't.
Will you have a real treasure? Your true skills are nothing more than those scribbles on that fake.
No, his true skills are in business, not in art, which is a shame because, again, he missed his calling. He could have done something so much better with his skills.
Makes me laugh, asshole.
But no.
So you'll defy me no matter what.
Now we have to stop him using teenagers with attitude.
Well then, since you're my work of art, Yusuke, I'm going to reap you for the sake of my future.
Isn't that kind of counterintuitive? If he's dead, how can you use his artwork for your own gain?
Along with those insolent friends of yours there.
I can't believe you're treating both mother and son like they're objects. You're inhuman!
Again, he's a shrewd businessman, but he went too far.
I've heard that you destroy your art once they outlive their usefulness. Did that include my mother as well?
Oh shit! He's gonna go like Super Saiyan 2 on you in a minute.
Seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind. If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
No.
Jesus
You let her
Christ.
die?
She was physically weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure. Above all, Yusuke, didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3?
God! This guy just keeps getting worse.
The reason why I kept you around was to keep you from realizing the truth behind Sayuri.
I don't know if I like the idea that he gets worse as the palace goes on better than with Kamoshida, where you just know he's a piece of shit from the beginning of the palace and you just go through the whole thing knowing. I'm not sure which one I like better. Come to think of it, I don't know if they do this again in the game, so it's kind of like I don't really have a good frame of reference, but we'll figure it out.
You killed her.
The artistic talents you inherited from your mother were a delightful miscalculation, though. If I'm to steal ideas, it's much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back than adults. It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
What a piece of shit.
Yusuke?
I thank you, Madarame.
Oh, you drove him off the deep end. He's back to having Stockholm Syndrome.
Every reason for me to forgive you has disappeared without a trace at this very moment.
Never mind.
You aren't some rotten artist. You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
Probably your mother's, but let's not get more morbid than we already are.
Good for nothings, barging into my museum and doing whatever the hell you want.
That's just what you'd expect of us, I mean.
Those who have the
Just doing
connections make the rules. Those who don't, follow them.
Not necessarily.
Not to mention, the value of art is all subjective. I make the rules in the art scene.
Then you just counteracted your own argument, because if it's subjective, no one person can make the rules.
I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
He's not getting it.
Good. Get back.
Yeah, we should probably try to... Well, I don't think leaving at this point is an option. And that's terrifying. You're right up there in terms of threats with Garland from Final Fantasy 1 there, Madarame. I, Madarame, will paint all over you! Just doesn't ring true to any kind of threat.
You use others for your own despicable desires, Madarame. You aren't even worth the art you create.
But yeah, this is why I always bring the person that this is,
Calm down.
what's it called, that is affected the most by the palace leader into the fight, because otherwise it just doesn't have the same kind of impact, you know?
Let's go.
Anyway, let's get started. So, I don't want to do this. Basically, there are 4 separate parts here for Madarame. I believe this eye is capable of elemental attacks that can hit your weaknesses. The mouth is physically oriented. The nose charges up a wind elemental attack, which is why you really don't want Ryuji here. And the left eye can buff. So ideally, you want to get rid of this eye first, then this eye. Then the nose and mouth are kind of not as important. But you want to get rid of the eyes as quickly as possible, so let's just try to take care of that. If you had a Robos, which is a magician persona that you can fuse, he's level 17, you could have Ma Rakunda, which decreases the defense for every foe on the field, but it costs 24 SP to cast, and that's a little much, so I'm just going to cast Terakaja instead. I don't want to do this.
Some other way.
Inagami has weakness against wind, so I might want to watch myself when I use Terakaja. I'm gonna want to get him out of here soon, so probably we'll do that, and then we'll go over to Shisa and see if I can't rampage all over him. Certain parts will actually absorb things though, like certain elemental attacks. The eyes, I believe, absorb magical damage, and the mouth absorbs physical damage. So you'll want to mostly have your casters working on the mouth, while your physical attackers work on the eyes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think the nose absorbs anything, if I recall correctly, but we'll see. I didn't see what he Terukaja'd, but we should have them down before too long, so. We're gonna want to have Morgana healing pretty soon, just so that we can take care of that. I mean, this one's important to kill because of the buffing, but this one's probably the most threatening thing that he has, so we're gonna want to try to get rid of that as quickly as we can. And now, let's use our new persona and use Rampage.
Go down.
And Rampage will hit 1 to 3 times, so it's pretty good there. It's just the only problem, of course, is that the mouth absorbs physical attacks, so you gotta be a little careful of that, but it's okay. We should be fine. I'm probably gonna want to reduce the attack on his mouth right now with Anne, so let's do that since Morgana's defense is down and I couldn't defend there. There we go. And so the nose is twitching, that means that it's going to use a wind elemental attack next turn. So if you have anybody out on the field who is weak to wind, you're going to want to have them guard this turn. But yeah, I got that taken care of, so no big deal. And we'll just have these two attack the eye, and then the nose, and then we'll just have Morgana and Anne focus on the mouth.
You're mine.
And we'll go from there. Are we good on HP? I'm not so great on Yusuke's HP, so I'm going to keep using Medea. Actually, Saizo can use a little bit of HP too. So let's just do that. And let's do... well, Yusuke's going to take care of that with a Giant Slice, so let's just do this and start working on the mouth. And there's that attack that I was talking about, Dust Flurry. It's, like I said, Wind Elemental, so Morgana, ouch, might actually be have a little bit of an easier time because it's Wind Elemental in terms of taking it down, so. That almost took care of the nose. Let's see. I should probably... do I have anybody who has healing right now? I do. I have Hypixie who can heal. And Hypixie is actually strong against everything that this boss can do, so... Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, Pixie.
Morgana could probably use the most health. I think a double Medea would probably do fine, so let's do that. We'll take the stuff down eventually, so don't worry about it too much.
Time for my comeback with style and grace.
Yeah, double Medea. For right now, he actually can't revive the individual body parts. Later on in the boss fight, he will gain that ability, though, so just be careful. You don't want to wait too long before taking care of things. But yeah, as you can see, Morgana resists that, so that helps a little bit.
Let's go.
And then Yusuke should be able to take care of that. There we go. And now it's just the mouth. And I think Hypixie can handle that with... yeah, we'll do Garu. Less SP used. And Morgana's defense is back up. Good. We'll heal real quick before we take care of the mouth, and we're good to go.
Let's do this. Take this.
And with all parts down, he melts. But that's not the end of the boss fight, obviously. Now we have to take care of the real thing.
Madarame's out.
And that means we're in. Surround him!
Damn it! I'm the great Madarame! The Madarame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit!
And what does that get you out of this? Nothing in here.
I'm not someone that worthless brats like you are allowed to defy!
Well, in case you haven't realized this yet, we don't exactly follow the rules around
You still
here.
have the nerve to say such things? You will fully taste the wrath of those who are preyed upon by you.
Starting with us.
Let's go.
Incidentally, let's take care of him. This obviously isn't going to take him out, but you know. Okay,
Chance. Attack the main body.
so this is the guy that you actually want to fight in this fight. The other parts are like just a staging, which is what he does, in order to get you to this point. So now that we have him down and ready, he'll be out for a turn, and then he will go back and turn into the painting there. So I'm going to want to use Rakunda on him,
There.
so that everybody's attacks do lots of damage, and then we're just going to smack him with our best attacks and go from there. He doesn't have any particular elemental weaknesses or resistances here, so... But I wouldn't bother using Terrunda on him because he only has one very weak attack that hits all of your party members. So just hit him. Just hit him as hard as you can, and then that'll take care of it.
You've angered me!
But yeah, that Madara Megiddo... I saw Megiddo when I first played this game, and I was like, holy shit, Megiddo! But no, it only does 10 damage, and it can never do more than that, so... Yeah, just... You should be fine.
Chisa! Go down!
Yeah, I only got one hit out of it, damn. Yeah, I think we just keep attacking, really. I mean, I'm going a little risky because in a minute he's going to transform back, but we can probably deal tons of damage while we're waiting for him to do that, and that way this should only be a 2-cycle. So... I'm going to want to Terukaja Saizo again, though, in a moment, now that he's got his pieces back.
Impertinent brats! It seems you need a good whipping to make you understand!
I'd like to see you try.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's go back over to Inagami. Hopefully he doesn't wind attack me. That would suck. Get Saizo a little bit of extra attack power so Rampage deals tons of damage, and then we'll go from there. What in the holy high hell? Oh, well, that's not
What is this
good.
attack? There has to be more than just our color changing. We should be cautious.
Well, yeah, it made basically now anything that Yusuke gets hit with will cause him to be knocked down. So that's how all of that works. Of course, on top of that, he also uses Rakunda, which is bad. And unfortunately, there's no way to heal that status ailment. It's a special status ailment that only happens during this boss fight. So you kind of have to be careful there. We're going to have Yusuke defend this turn just to take care of that. What do I want Ann to do? I guess she could start taking out the nose. Or I could, let's see, he started at lower everything. Or I could have her Terrunda the mouth. Just so that it doesn't deal huge amounts of damage. The nose is twitching. Well, we're gonna have to, uh-oh. Okay, well that's not bad.
It's time to turn the table.
You know what? That one extra hit that he got, really not that big of a deal. I just don't want this eye to be able to do anything to him, so let's try to take it out. Let's play a big game. Let's play a big game. I think we can do it. Go hard or go home, right? Okay, well, we got one eye. Or not. I should still be able to take that eye out, though, before he does anything else.
Those things can come back if we don't take them down at once.
But it wastes their turn, though, so that's a good thing. That means we can take care of these two, probably. Let's try this. There we go. That takes care of that one. Now have Anne attack this one. And then... this is gonna hurt. Nice dodge, Yusuke. Nice. This is gonna hurt, though.
You have to recover.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Okay, there. He got the paint off of him. Good, good. So now we can do other things. Yeah, take this thing out. I don't need it doing crazy shit. And... yeah, Shisa, why don't you take out the nose?
You're mine.
Nice! And that takes care of that. Now it's just the mouth. But we need to heal, so let's do that first. I'm pretty sure... I don't know if the mouth can restore or not, but I guess we're going to find out in a moment. Seems like all it's doing is biting, so that's probably a good sign. And let's get High Pixie back out here. I definitely want to finish the fight with Inagami equipped, though, because, again, I need to get him as many levels as possible. So I'll have to do that in a moment. First, I think I'm going to have Morgana heal again, just so we're topped off there.
I appreciate it.
Because, again, it wastes its turn if it's going to be able to, if it's going to restore another part, so that's not a big deal. Okay, so it can restore, and of course it restores the eye that can use elemental attacks, but I can probably handle that just fine, so... we'll have you use Giant Slice up here. Nice. Takes care of that. And then, last but not least... let's take care of that. And expose the real thing once again. Alright, so this should deal a little bit of damage too.
Damn it! Stop it, you brats! Or else...
or else what?
You think we'll be daunted by such threats?
Yeah, what could you possibly hold over our heads at this point? Nothing, that's what. Okay, a little bit of extra damage, and now that we get our turn back, we can use Rakunda on him, which is an Inagami job. And then go to town. I don't think you can knock him down with Lucky Punch, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure bosses are immune to critical hits. So I wouldn't attempt it. You can try if you want, but usually I just have more luck just frickin' hitting him as hard as I can. Let's see if Yusuke can get the final hit.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, not quite. That's okay, though. Nice dodge. We'll get him this time. Let me just repeat that one. There we go. Good job, Inagami. Well, that wasn't so bad. 1,200 experience, too. That's pretty nice. If you had Matador at this point, like if you were at level 19 at this point, well, first of all, the boss fight wouldn't be that hard. But if you did get Matador at this point, it actually has a different attack all physical attack that you could use that's really, really effective, like way more so than Rampage. So if you're at level 19, or if you're considering, grinding for anything at this point, I would definitely consider getting yourself all the way to 19 so that you could get Matador, because it's really good to have for this fight. But I wasn't quite there, so I figured, you know what, let's just do it with whatever I've got. Might as well, I said I was going to try to keep my levels low enough that this game was somewhat challenging, at least on normal. Yeah, Inagami got to level 15, everybody else got to level 18, and that's good. We're all ready to go here. Excuse me.
All right.
And we got a new skill on Inagami, Dream Needle.
Move. Awesome.
Another new physical attack. It doesn't deal that much damage, but yes, it has a medium chance of inflicting the sleep status on your opponents. Now we have two abilities inflicting sleep. We have Dream Needle, and then we also have Dormina, which Hypixie has. Yusuke also got a new move, Vicious Strike, and if I had gotten him to 18, this probably would have been pretty helpful for the boss fight there. It's his own attack all skill there. So it would have been nice to fight the boss with more attack all skills, but we had Shisa, so that was all we really needed. And that takes care of Madarame. Well, Shadow Madarame. The real one, we're gonna have to do more, but...
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands.
Well, yeah, when frauds and scam artists like you go around parading everything like that in front of their faces, what else would they want?
I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
No, you're the catalyst that caused all this shit.
Excuses now?
Well, he's groveling to try to get out of this, but...
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money.
Well, that is true. As we've discussed before, most artists don't gain fame until very late in their careers, or if they're dead.
Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable.
Eh,
I just didn't want to return to that life.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art.
right, because you don't know anything about it.
You're done for, along with this abominous world.
No, please! Just don't kill me!
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
Well, I'm glad Yusuke isn't the physical type. I mean, he's physical in his persona, but he's not the kind that would confront these sorts of problems by addressing them with his sword.
Swear it!
All right. What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
What black mask? Are you talking about Skull? His is more of a gray mask. Yeah, who are you talking about?
A black mask?
We don't have anybody
who's
who...
he talking about?
Well, I mean, Morgana kind of has a black mask, but it's also his face, so that's not really a thing.
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
Maybe there's other Persona users then.
There's no time. Hurry!
Yeah, we should leave before this place collapses. Sweet.
Get on!
Alright, let's get in. Come on, Yusuke.
What should I do?
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
You could draw plenty. You'll have plenty of time to practice. In jail.
Yusuke!
No, wait, please. Yusuke!
Did this to yourself, man. Can't grovel no more because your palace is gone.
The destination has been deleted.
Sweet. Another job done. Yeah, we should probably leave, especially with a canvas in our hands. They'll probably be like,
Yes.
Staring at the real Sayuri there, buddy?
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not.
Right. That'll take a couple of days.
Ah, so bitter. Why'd you get it black?
Sayuri.
What, coffee?
You're not gonna
Doesn't
get
look
all
like a
teary-eyed
coffee
and
cup.
say stuff like "Mom," are ya?
Well, you would do that if this was you in that
This
case.
painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
Right, until you decide to, visit her grave and tell her.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
It's a wonderful painting.
We just had to rescue it from the depths of hell, that's all. I'm sure that'll increase the sales value of it, but again, I don't think Yusuke's ever gonna sell that piece, so...
And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
So you can do with it what you will.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore.
Right, especially after he has his change of heart and tells everybody about all the plagiarism and shit. It is kind of a shame.
Indeed. I must inherit my mother's wishes and improve myself even further.
That's it. Just gotta make yourself something that she'd be proud of. I'm sure she'd already be proud of what you've done, but continue along that path.
So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
The real question is, why did he feel that way about Anne as well, but I think that's opening another can of worms that doesn't really have an answer. That was kind of weak sauce, bro. You gotta draw it out a little more. Gotta pull it from deep within your lungs. Breathe in first, then let it out.
You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
Well, that's kind of his character trait, guys.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Eventually, once it settles down.
Such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general.
I guess.
We also want to give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
Maybe you should have led with that.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
What, other people? Well, they gotta figure that out for themselves. We're just the symbols, man. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Right. There's no knowing that. We just have to give it a try.
Right, exactly.
In other words, it all depends on the person,
It's subjective, just like something else.
The same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
Also a possibility.
You really only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
It's kind of a one-track mind thing.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
Oh, that's fair.
No worries. I've got us covered.
I was gonna say, you'll just have to make them more
Plus,
elegant
we have
by
a rule
being
that
here,
says
Yusuke,
we
but,
always have to decide on a target unanimously.
Right, exactly.
Have at it, Joker. We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
What, you think that... If we have too many dudes. You think I'm gonna say no after he just went in the palace with us? He would be a great member. He's another good physical attacker. I'll take it.
I will try and live up to those expectations.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
Yeah, somebody's been following us, maybe.
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
Although, if they were following us, then he wouldn't have known because they would have come along after we kicked Shadowmon Rame's ass. So maybe we're following them. Oh boy.
There's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
Right.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Okay.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
Okay.
we should probably exchange our contact info with you then.
Yeah, let's add him to the group chat there. That would be pretty good. Here we go.
An artist and a phantom thief. It seems I'll be engaging in 2 trades from here on.
Don't let yourself get burnt out. 2 jobs is kind of hard, dude.
Very well. You only live once, after all.
Well, actually, to be fair, I had a roommate. Well, not a roommate, but he lived in the suite across from our room at college. He had a philosophy. It was that you only die once. You live every day. And I think there's some degree of truth to that. I've been trying to live by that best I can.
Still, the incident about this other intruder does concern me a little.
Yeah, we'll have to be a little wary of that as we go along here. But that's all whatever at this point. We did the job, so that's all that matters.
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team.
Yeah!
Goodness, things are going so well.
I know, right? We are on a roll.
Could the day our name becomes common knowledge be nigh?
I don't know, man. I kind of like this whole grassroots organization we've got going on right now, to be honest with you.
But I have to say, you sure are something special.
Oh, well,
This
thanks,
is our
I
fifth
guess.
persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well.
True.
Besides, having an eye for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke.
Yeah, he'll make a
An
good
artist
team member.
is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but still.
Yeah, they're all a little eccentric.
An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right? I get so
Of course
engrossed with
not.
the embodiment of human desires. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car.
Well, that would be kind of weird for us to suddenly turn into Gen 1 Transformers, you know.
I'm special, but it's still odd. Who could I actually be?
So, I mean, you've been going on and on about this whole human thing. I think if you're so dead set on it, you have to have been a human. I mean, why would you have been anything else?
You really think so?
I don't have to think so. You're the one that has to think so here, dude. You're the one who ultimately will know in the end.
What a half-assed answer.
Well, I'm just saying it how I'm calling it how I see it, dude.
Well, there's no way someone like me, who has honorable aspirations, can be evil.
No, of course not. Why would you be evil?
A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East.
And vice versa, because we aren't directionally challenged at all.
A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North.
Okay, I get the point.
A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine.
Don't get your paws wet, though. I don't need you sleeping on the bed and being all soaked.
I'm that kind of ideal person. Or so I hope.
Well, if you keep saying, I'm not sure, you have to do it with conviction, Morgana. If you keep saying you're not sure if you are that person, then you're never going to get to be that person.
So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me, won't she?
Oh, you mean Anne? Probably. I mean, I wouldn't try to kiss up to her with brownie points. Just be yourself. We will know eventually.
Well, that's true, but... where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go.
She's...
An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe, shopping.
You've been to 3 out of those 4 things. We just haven't been to an amusement park yet.
What do you think?
I don't know if I can speak for her. Probably wouldn't be the best judge of character there. But for finishing up Madarame's palace, we get rank 3 of our Magician Confidant with Morgana, which allows him to use the follow-up ability. Nice!
Alright.
Well, all in day's work, I suppose. Now we just gotta wait for the change of heart, and then we'll be good to go. Oh shit, my phone! Yes, good job, everyone. Heh, right. Well, he did kind of unfold to be a terrible person in the end, so I can see why you wouldn't have regrets. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. We didn't kill him or anything. Yep. Oh, you mean the Black Mask Intruder? Yeah. It could have been. He was a pretty good liar. True, he could have been trying to say anything he could to throw us off balance. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Plant is still okay, right?
Nice.
Yeah, it's good for now. Let's look at our calendar and just make sure. Ooh, look at all that money we've got saved up there. I did the calculations, and I'm pretty sure we won't need anywhere near all of that money before the next time we go into a mainline palace there. So we'll be going into Mementos, but not a mainline palace. Not for a little while, anyway. When did we last take care of the plant? I think it was on the 21st. Let's see, it was the 19th. And then that. So the 6th is when I'll need to do more nutrients for it. Okay. Keep that in mind. Anything going on here? Well, Inagami's getting there. It's getting close-ish to level 16. Doesn't get another skill until Lucky Punch. It's 17 there, but that's okay. Let's move Dream Needle up in his sequence of skills, and then we'll be good. What am I going to get rid of, though? Honestly, though, I'd probably get rid of either Rakunda. Well, no, he's the only one that can use Rakunda out of all my guys right now, so I'd probably... Lucky Punch is going to be down below Growth 1 there, but then he's got 2 other skills, so I'll have to see what those other 2 skills are. I know I have to get rid of something, excuse me, for Confuse Boost eventually. I'll probably get rid of Dream Needle. It's not that good, to be honest. But we'll figure it out as we go here. Anyway, that's that. So let's see if there's anything on the television in terms of things I can answer. No, just the nude dude again. Before he realized it. No, he was probably having a mental shutdown, to be honest.
Okay.
Right. So we got 3 full days before the change of heart happens. So let's save it up here. I'll save over this as soon as we get to the next day, but that's okay. For now, we'll just save it there. Probably not going to happen, but, you know, I'll do the best I can. Where's the bed? There's the bed.
Well then.
Yeah, we can take it easy for tonight. Let's get a nice, good night of sleep and go from there. Of course, I'll bet. Yeah, we're going to have another intervention cutscene thing with Igor and the Velvet Twins. Because why wouldn't we? Sorry, I had to stretch. Gotta stretch when you're getting out of bed. No, not quite.
You have expelled one who was stained in vanity.
Starting to notice a trend here in terms of these deadly sins that these people have been exposed to.
You are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
I'm glad you're
Our
happy
master
for
is
me.
pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another has made their way into the metaverse.
I'm guessing you didn't give them permission. Yeah, I wonder who it could be.
That is beyond my knowledge.
Right, and again, because he didn't give them permission to go
But
in
your
there.
rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. That is for certain.
Okay, well, that's good.
May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes of you.
Well, I'll do the best I can for you. No guarantees, though. And that will get us rank 4 in the Full Confidant with Igor there.
All right.
No new ability this time, but I think the next rank gets us a new ability, so that'll be good. But anyway, got a couple of days before the change happens. I believe it's the 5th is when it happens, so we've got a few things to do. Oh shit, my phone!
It's
Hello?
Kitagawa,
Hi, Yusuke.
calling about Madarame's state. For the time being, he hasn't suffered a mental shutdown.
He won't for now.
Other than that, his demeanor seems to have softened a bit.
Oh, okay.
Is that the change of heart?
No, not quite. I mean, he could be thinking about it, but probably it won't happen until the last day of the exhibit.
I see. I was curious and looked into Kamoshida as well. It's as if he was an entirely different person.
Yeah, his change was pretty much 180.
Will the same be true for Sensei?
That's what we're hoping.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. That's all I wanted to tell you. Good. Oh, I'll try asking him about the black-masked intruder from the palace when the time is right.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye then. This time for sure.
Alright, later, Yusuke. Well, he's got things handled on his end. I guess we can take it easy on our end, then. No questions from school, so that's good. And now we've got free time! Who wants what? Oh, Ryuji found a good place to train. Sweet. And we've got Shisa already with us, so this might be a pretty good idea to hang out with him. Anne has, what are we doing today? She's also available to hang out. And Yusuke probably wants to go to Mementos, right? So you could go to Mementos, but we're not going to bother with that just yet. I have a date set in my head for Mementos, so we'll worry about that later. For now,
Let's do it.
let's save up here. And then we'll figure out what we're doing from here. Now, tonight in the game, that is, could be the day that we go and do the 7th bathhouse thing, but a couple of things that came up, basically. First of all, I actually eliminated that I'm cutting it off at 7 thing, because you need a ton of charm coming up at this point in the game here. You need to, like I said, in order to get Dr. Takemi's next rank there, I need to get to rank 4 in charm, and while it's not that necessary, there is a little side quest that comes up because of that, and in order to unlock the side quest, you need rank 4 charm. And as you can plainly see from my social stats right here, if I can get to them, well, one-handed here, my charm is still only rank 2. I think I have about 26 points into it if I had to guess. It's like 26 or 28. Somewhere in there. We need to get that up to 56 points in about the next month and a half. So we have a lot of charm to work on there. And I don't think that we're going to be able to get it up that quickly, but we'll see what we can do as we go here. And actually, Ryuji's not too bad on the experience. He's pretty close to Yusuke there, which is good. I guess I planned this out the right way. I'll take him out of the party again for now. But anyway, we've got a bunch of people that we can hang out with today. Ryuji's there, Anne is there, Dr. Takemi is here. It says rank up, but again, I'm pretty sure if you go there to rank up with her, it'll say you need more charm in order to do anything with this. So I might go check it out, but I don't think we're going to commit to that. So let's go run around, do our errands there. One of the things that I forgot to do on this particular instance of the file, excuse me, is I forgot to return the Goemon book to the library there. So I'm going to do that. And I'm actually going to take out... Which one am I going to take out? I think I'm going to take out the one for Zoro, actually. Because it gets us some kindness. We don't need the knowledge that badly. We'll get to knowledge rank 3 before too long. And like I said before, there's plenty of opportunities to get knowledge. And also, we have a book that we could read that gives us knowledge, so that's more of a thing for us. I think we have a book for kindness as well, but I would honestly rather read this one, because after we get our charm to level 4, we're gonna try to get kindness up as quickly as we can too, because we need to get that to level 5 not too long after that. Basically, like in a month and a half in the game, so like around middle of July, we need to have charm rank 4. That's as a part of the side quest for Dr. Takemi. Then after that, by about September in-game, we're going to want to have as close to max kindness as we can. I don't know if we can exactly reach those that quickly, but I'll see what I can do. So I got to plan ahead here. Well, of course it would sound interesting, Morgana. You have that persona, so that's your big shtick. Anyway. Now that that's done, let's head downstairs and we'll see where we can go from here. I'm gonna go sell stuff first, just so I have everything that I need ready to go there. We'll run by Dr. Takemi's place and I'll kind of show off that, well, you need max charm in order to do that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. And if it's not, well, then I'll come back there on a different day when we've got nothing else to do, because if we don't need rank 4 charm for this particular stage, it'll get us a side quest that we'll be able to do in a little while. And then we'll go from there. It essentially acts like a half rank, basically, for her confidant. And you'll have that happen occasionally with confidants, so. But in the meantime, let's hoard all of our money and then go sell some of the treasures that we got for even more money. We unfortunately can't sell the treasure that we got from the last palace, because that's kind of Yusuke's thing. He needs that painting more than we do, obviously.
What can I get you?
Is that who I think it is that just popped up over there before the, like right in front of the bookstore as I walked in? So this gets knowledge, this gets date spots geared towards adults. I don't need that. We'll probably, later on, we'll probably buy all these ones that give us some ideas of where to hang out with people, but only once I'm able to do a lot more, basically free time, and that's not going to happen for quite a long time. And we also don't have money that we can actually afford to spend around here, but the extra knowledge we get from Wise Men's Words, probably good to have. It is Makoto! The hell are you doing? Are you stalking me?
Oh.
Hi. I am alone, and no, they're both out at the, well, actually Anne's at the mall, but... Really? Because you're... Still following me. You can't hide from me, you know. Oh, well, that's also why she's following me, because she has errands to run right here in Central Street. Let's see her figure out how I pulled this one.
Hey, inmate.
Walk down this alley and disappear. How do you like that, Makoto? I guess we could register our personas while I came in here. I pretty much just came in here to mess with Makoto, to be honest with you.
Justine, you want to register? Are you sure?
Any new personas we can make at this level? I don't think so. Whoa, what happened to my... Why is that zoomed in so far? Let me close that and reopen it. That's not supposed to be that zoomed in. There we go, that's better. There's one, actually two that we could do if I had some room in my persona stocks, but I really don't. And let's see, one of them I don't need just yet, not until 19, and the other one I don't need until about 30, so we won't bother with that. I do need to refuse Hypixie at one point, but we won't worry about that until later. For now, let's just head out.
Done already?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
No slacking off.
Let's see if she's hanging out at the front of the thing there. Like, where the hell did he go? Nope, not quite. Well, if she wasn't freaked out by me before, she sure is now.
Hey.
Stop asking, Morgana. I still can't do that. It's not going to be for a while yet.
Okay.
Well, these treasures aren't going to get us much, but it will get us a little bit.
Grateful.
Thank you. I don't think I need those for anything. I'll sell them eventually if I find some other... If I find that I have no use for them. Maybe I should just look that up. Other than that, I think we're good.
Come again.
By the way, the reason why you may want to upgrade your weapons that you use in this game is because your physical attack from your weapons actually determines the amount of damage you do with your all-out attacks. So, here she comes. Just running along, trying to catch up with me. But yeah, the physical attack that you have from your weapons actually determines the amount of all-out attack damage that you do. So sometimes it's okay to bother with upgrading that stuff, but usually, especially on normal mode, I find that just using the weapons that you find is usually a better idea. Later on, when we have a lot more free money to use, we'll probably find an easier way to purchase a few weapons, but we won't have to bother with too many of them. And even later than that, we'll probably have access to some really good weapons that we don't have to purchase or anything like that. We'll just need a few raw materials to do something with them. But that's a little while from now, so let's get out of here before the train leaves. I don't think Makoto's going to follow me all the way over here. I probably could buy some more silk yarn from him, but I think I'll pass on that. We don't need to bother. By the way, I'm pretty sure the spring fruit packs that were sold at the corner store there, the supermarket, are no longer available now that it's June. Because it's considered summer now in the game instead of spring. I think they have something else during the summer, but I'm not 100% sure. I usually don't buy too many medicinal or healing items there because my money is usually better spent elsewhere. Anyway, let's head into the clinic. I'll save it right here. And then if we can't do anything with her, well, even if we can do anything with her, I'm going to reload and then go back and see Ryuji or Anne. Probably Ryuji. I mean, we could do that in our spare time if you want. Yeah, she doesn't seem too happy about all the things that have happened. But yes, we need to polish up on our charm in order for her to depend on us and get to the next rank. We need to get to Charismatic, which is rank 4. So yeah, we can't do anything more with Takemi until then. Unfortunately, it's a pretty big wall for us to get over there, but I'd like to see if I can get it before we get to the 19th of July is the date that I have as the cutoff point for myself there. We'll see. We might get there. And the other thing that we gotta do then, because of that, is that I'm not gonna prioritize the social, the confidant ranks for the Sun Arcana there, but they are helpful in terms of the charm that I can get from them. You get them only at certain ranks, though. You don't get them at every rank, but you get them at certain ranks with him. I believe the next time we get it is at like rank 4. I think you get it at 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. So we'll do the best we can with him to get a few charm points out of him. There's another confidant that we're going to be getting pretty soon that also gets us charm +3 for the first, I think, 4 ranks of it, so I'll probably prioritize that one as well when I gain access to it. But for right now, we don't have access to it, so let's just hang out with Ryuji. Oh, really? Well, good. Yeah, let's go check it out. That sounds like a good idea. I have a Chariot persona on me, so that'll help out. I don't have Pixie or anything on me right now, so probably better to do this than that. Oh, okay, so probably that gym that's over on Central Street then. Alright, cool. Let's go, man.
This has gotta be it.
Protein Lovers Gym. Wonder if Akihiko runs this place. Oh, good. Man, I wish more gyms were pay per visit. It would be a lot easier. Just pay an upfront one-time fee. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about committing to a gym membership. That's fine. Cool.
By the way...
What? You mean protein powder? I've got some. Oh, spare undies? Yeah, I guess that's true. I didn't ask for your underwear, Ryuji. Maybe later. No, that's not an option at this point. They won't let you have a same-sex romance in this game, unfortunately. You went really hard on that treadmill, dude. Holy cow. Well, form is the most important thing. Once you get the form, then you can work on the stamina, and then you can work on the power after that. Oh, somebody else you know? Oh, one of his senpais. Probably one of the, like, maybe he was a 3rd year or something. He can't breathe right now. Oh, yeah, so he must have been a couple of years Ryuji's senior there. Not exactly. Yeah, I'm helping him out. Right. He's still calling him senpai. Oh, wow. He joined the university track team. Guess it's in his blood. He was the team captain. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that's probably a good point. Oh, jeez. What an asshole. Well, that's good. I'm glad you found a place you belong. Well... Oh, really?
For real?
That'd be good. Very true, he did, so maybe now they can, you know, get it all back and set up again. Yeah, they didn't mention that at all. Right. Maybe we'll have to talk to Ryuji's track team friends, because it was kind of dickish for them to not tell him about that.
Huh?
Who's Mr. Yamauchi? Oh. Well, that's no good. Okay. Well, we can talk to them, but I don't think it's going to be about that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be about this Yamauchi dude. What's your take on him? On all of this, really. Yeah, you seem a little conflicted there, bud. What's going on? Well, right. Oh, well, that's not good. So he's an asshole. Right. Oh, of course. Yeah, that seems a little weird. I mean, I've had teachers who don't teach PE be the, you know, the coaches and stuff for teams and everything in the past in my own life, but it seems weird that they would, you'd think they'd get a PE teacher there to help them get everything back on the rails first, but I don't know. Maybe. Might have to check it out. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I'll be here. I mean, I don't think you'll let me get away anyway. So for doing that, we get rank 5 in Ryuji's Confidant there. No new ability this time, but that's okay.
All right.
We're getting closer to figuring out everything that's going on with the track teams. That's all that matters. Yeah, we should probably do that before we go home. I can't smell like BO in the restaurant. It'll drive people away.
See ya.
Later, Ryuji.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, so Boss Man is available to do things today. He's rank upable, so that's a good thing. EY's available, but EY, lol. I have Barrett actually in my stock though, don't I? Good, very good, very good. That means that I'll be able to do more with him than I would be able to do otherwise. And we could go to the bath, but I thought there was supposed to be an event tonight, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's a different day. When it comes to probation, I didn't catch what the first line of dialogue was there. Well, probation, I think I remember this one, actually. I think I remember checking on TV, and it's this one. It's unpaid. Right. Okay, that makes sense. So they can still travel overseas. They just, yeah, that actually is kind of important. He's not an officer, though. He's a civil volunteer. He's a liaison, really. When I think of probation officer, I still think of a member of the police, but maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, I guess the chief is doing this pro bono. That's pretty nice of him there.
All right.
All right, what rank do we have him at? Am I going to get kindness out of this next one? No, we get kindness +3 out of him again at rank 4. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I think the event that happens is coming. I forget. I think it was supposed to happen on this day, but maybe it happens on a different day since you're, what's it called? Since we just finished out the palace here. This is the day that usually I get the event, but maybe it happens a different day because of when I did the palace there. I don't know. Either way, yeah, let's hang out with Boss Man here. Get his rank going there. Yeah. We can only rank him up so far though until a certain date. So probably even if I just prioritize him for right now, it's not too bad because in not very long, a ton of confidants will open up at night for us, and by a ton I mean like 3 or 4. So we're gonna wanna help him out as much as we can now while we still have the time for it. Might have to go get a refill in a minute. Okay, well that's done. What about coffee? I'm trying. Best I can. Okay. Grind, heat, and time. Okay. So we're supposed to use medium fine. Okay. Not too bad so far. Oh, really? Well, I guess you gotta be careful because you don't want it to go too fine, but you don't want it to be too coarse either. Yeah, maybe I should just leave that to you then for right now. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Sounded like it wasn't a friendly conversation. Is it trouble? I mean, I guess. You are my boss and my, as we said, probation volunteer. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of important. Don't want to burn the place down. Well, you know, I do the best I can. That gets us rank 3 with Boss Man there. All right. No ability this time, but that's okay. He'll teach us more stuff about coffee later.
Is on you.
Well, yeah, we need that for tomorrow, don't we? I'm not gonna eat all of it. I'll just eat what I need. Probably just pick out of the fridge. That's what I do when I'm home most of the time, is I just pick out of the fridge. I probably should make my own food. And I do, on occasion, just probably not as often as I should.
Hey!
Oh good, we got a seat. What do I want to read? Probably playing the game, because that'll get me some charm. We did Bachiko's story. Let's play the game. Picking up the ladies. Alright! Well, that's the point. The smug grin is a part of the charm, Morgana. So, he's got to be doing something right. He published a book on picking up chicks.
Hey!
So, okay, we'll finish reading it later. Yeah, they give you a good amount of time to read on the train for this first little while. So, that's good.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on, Ryuji? Oh, okay. What do you need my help with? A flyer? What the hell? They put a housekeeping service flyer in your mailbox? Did you call that one weird phone number thing where you can have phone sex with people at one point, Ryuji? Because that's the only reason I could think they would stuff this in your mailbox. Oh my god. Come on, man. No, not what you're thinking. No, stop that line of thought right now. It's degrading and objectifying. Stop it. What do you need me to do? What could I possibly add to this situation? Well, I guess, but that doesn't mean that I enjoy the idea of objectifying women to do things for me. I'm gonna get dragged into this no matter what, aren't I? You're just gonna break into the vacant apartment so that we can act like... What are you... Oh, Jesus. Have you asked already? Oh my god.
hey!
Oh, hey Mishima, what's going on? What, you want to join our little... what would that even be called? A coven? No, that's more of a cult thing. More like a harem. A reverse harem? There's only one lady and 3 of us. Oh, boy. What, objectifying women? Great!
No.
For research, for science and stuff. Oh my god. These freaking horny teenagers, man. What, are you gonna report them to the Japanese Better Business Bureau if they don't? Yeah, that is a bit much. You're lying, Morgan. Actually, he could genuinely be thinking that the Phantom Thieves could benefit if we investigate and find out some shady business is going on. But if he believes that, then, well, I don't know. Oh my god, stop, Ryuji. Okay, fine. Is that gonna be a tonight thing? Or what?
All right.
Operation Maid Watch. Oh, no! These crazy kids. Okay, but, like, is this an actual thing? Like, I can understand why they would have, like, housekeeping services in a place like Japan. I mean, they have housekeeping services everywhere, right? But where I come from, housekeeping is not something sexualized, you know? It's like... It's almost degrading, really, if you're I don't want to talk badly about housekeepers. They do an incredible job, and they're, you know, a cornerstone of a lot of our tourism industry. If they didn't clean the rooms, then nobody would want to stay at a hotel. But it's almost like... It's not a job that I would want for any reason. It's a job that you take because you need it, not because you want it, you know what I mean? And so I just can't see... I can't see the benefit of that kind of objectification, even in a setting like Japan, where the sexual undertones are a lot more loose, I guess, than the United States. I don't really know. I think I'm sticking my foot in my mouth, so I'm gonna shut up now. Oh, you want to go out with Anne? Well, let's see if she's available today. Okay. She needs a pep talk. Okay. Yeah, that might be a good idea then. So you may get your chance there, Morgana. Ryuji wants to hang out again. Oh, I guess we could train with him today as well, if we wanted to. I think I'm gonna go buy a Pixie and then go hang out with Anne, though, so... Okay, sounds good. I'm not planning on leaving you behind. I'm going to need the moral support, Mishima, so... Okay, so Mishima will contact us later tonight about Operation Maid Watch, quote-unquote. But for now, we have to find something to do in the meantime, so let's, like I said, we could hang out with Anne, we could hang out with Ryuji. We hung out with Ryuji yesterday, though, so let's go hang out with Anne.
I should write something.
Use that extra free time there that we've got now. Could get some more Yakisoba Pan as well. Is it really worth me buying that at this point, though? I mean, 50 HP is... not that much. I guess 50 HP is 50 HP, though, so I could just grab it for the hell of it. Do they even still serve it? I think they change up their stock eventually. But I don't think they do it just yet. The Cures Hunger part is nice, though, too. That's, it's not something we'll have to worry about anytime soon, but eventually being able to cure hunger is going to be pretty nice. Of course, we do have Patra for that as well with Morgana, but, you know. Might also need healing there, so instead of doing a Patra then a Dia, we could just do it in the same turn. But anyway, let's head off and check and see what Anne's up to. She needs a pep talk, so I guess I gotta be the one to do it. How are our Confidant ranks doing, by the way? I'll probably reference this menu a whole hell of a lot as we go through the game, just because we gotta make sure that we're keeping up on all of them, so... I believe, if I remember right, though, there's actually one extra Confidant in this game that ranks up automatically. One more than there usually is. Or there usually has been, like in Persona 3 and Persona 4. There was a few that went up automatically, but... or no, I think that was more like Persona 4. Persona 3, I think they just gave you a ton of free time, and there was like one or maybe two that went up automatically. But they gave you a ton of free time to do other stuff and like hanging out with people. Persona 4, there was a few of them that went up automatically, but not nearly as many as there are in this game. In this game, it's like Fool goes up automatically, and Magician does. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that go up automatically. Magician does... What of the ones that we have do? Just those two for right now, but there's like 1, 2... At least 2 other ones that go up automatically. Maybe there just is enough free time. I don't know, it just seems like it's easier in this game to get maximum Confidant ranks than it's been for Social Link maxing in previous games. Maybe that's just me, though. And we'll see how true that is as I get to the end of the game and see if I can actually get that to work. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get Pixie there. Let me go grab that real quick. Whoops, no, I just need to go here. There we go. Should have grabbed it yesterday when I was ducking into the Velvet Room with, to get rid of Makoto. She's still following us, by the way. If I had looked out there, she would have been totally looking into where we were going. Then again, though, for most people, it seems like the Velvet, in the case of the Velvet Room,
Such rudeness.
Saizo just seems to stand around. So, anyway, let's grab a Pixie.
A fee is required. This is your power.
And we got 16% of the compendium, so 9 more percents, and once we get to that, we'll be in good shape.
It is time, inmate.
Because once we get those 9 more points, or 9 more percents there, we will be good to go. Because I believe we get a discount. It's like a... I don't think it's a huge discount. I think it's like 10, maybe 15% or something like that. Right. Probably because a lot of them are the same ones. Before we hang out with Anne, I'm going to go get a refill on my drink of water. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. And I have returned. Good girl. Alright, so let's hang out with Anne.
We'll just have to wait for now.
Yeah, we'll see soon enough what's gonna happen there. Okay, sure. Yeah, that sounds good with me. Let's hang out.
Thanks!
No problem. Well, I guess we could decide on a gift together. I mean, I don't know if I'll dip into my wallet for that, but we'll see. Notice how Morgana didn't say anything about leaving there.
For real?
That's not news, Anne. That's a sales advertisement. No, they probably wouldn't let you. Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we did just say they... I mean, she might want one, but that doesn't mean they'd let her eat one, so... Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense then. She's... Yeah, you're rubbing off on her there, Anne. That's good. Oh, so today's gonna be the first time? Okay. Wonder if that's her. What? What's not good? Oh. Oh, that's not good either. I thought you wanted to go see Shiho. Oh, okay, I guess, sure, I'll go with you over there. Man, this day evolved into something I totally didn't expect. Wonder where this is. Don't you need to be over there so they can brief you? Senpai, huh? So she must be younger than Anne? She looks... Don't tell her I said this, but she looks older than Anne. She's also a lot more fake than Anne, but let's let her have her piece.
right.
The modesty. So her name is Maika. Alright. Or probably Mika, just based on most Japanese pronunciations, but I'll probably say Maika. Just more used to that, you know? Oh, so she is older than Anne. Okay. Yeah, without the honorific. That's a lot for a first meeting there. She must be one of those people who has to try really hard to do this, you know what I mean? Like, Anne, she can, basically, just based on the buffet that we had where she was eating every sweet in sight, Anne can probably just eat whatever the hell she wants and get done with this, whereas Maika probably can't do that if she wants to be in the same physical shape that Anne is in. Well, you can't make quinoa good no matter what you do, Maika, so... I don't think Anne gets it. That's not... You're not making it any easier for her to not be really pissed at you, Anne. I'm just saying. How many water droplets is that now? Maybe the wrong thing to say to someone who's taking this super seriously. And now she's being a bitch. Great. Don't act like you're surprised or shocked about it, Anne. That's how rumors start spreading. Just slough it off like, yeah, I'm joking with her. What about it?
Wait!
And just let her have it. She obviously takes this way more seriously than you do, to the point where she has to antagonize other models about it, so. Why do you need 2 substitutes? You're only missing 1 model. Well, you can't do it alone now because you're crying, so your mascara and your makeup is running, so they're gonna have to touch that up, and that's gonna take a long time, so. And you're in. What a bitch.
What?
You didn't realize this before? No, you're just being an asshat. Oh, well, that's good. At least she's getting reimbursed to come here. I mean, we walked over here, so getting that, good. You played right into her hands there, Anne. How unfortunate. Yeah, she kind of had you cornered that whole time, I'll be honest with you. She's got the mojo, man. I mean, she's a bitch, but she knows what she's doing. Gotta get super invested then. Yeah. Well, you didn't ruin the shoot. They got what they needed, I think. I guess it had grace.
Do you think...
What, fake crying? Really? Yeah, so how do you do it? Okay. No! Really? I never would have guessed. Right, that's why it's fake. Oh boy. Hold on one sec. Hey Garrick, thanks for following. I appreciate it. I didn't even realize you weren't following at this point. Yeah, actually, that could, there you go. Gotta use this. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You learn from failure, right, Anne? So that's good. Yeah, didn't even realize it, man. So we get rank 5 in Anne's Confidant there, and for getting there, we get a new ability, Crocodile Tears. And yes, so enemies will sometimes, when you want to negotiate with them, sometimes they'll ask you, they'll say, hey, do you have this item? Well, sometimes Anne can fake cry and make them not do that. How she gets away with it with her horrible acting, I don't know, but hey, it's a game mechanic, so I'll take it.
All right.
Oh, that makes sense then, yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of the game that you would watch, we are coming up on that pretty soon. Once I'm done with Persona 5, we'll be, well, probably at that point it'll be close to Independence Day, and I'll want to do Metal Gear Rising around then. But after Metal Gear Rising, it's all about Gothic, man. That's the next idea we're doing. I don't know. They got voice actors for this one, but it's expensive to translate, from what I understand, especially, and to hire voice actors to translate. They got to go through the unions and everything like that, so that could be a thing. And a lot of companies, they figure that's a cost that they can cut. And if they're a company that works literally anywhere in the world, if they can cut a cost, they will. So it's just how business works. That's my take on it anyway. Well, okay, that works. Good. Yeah, that was kind of the whole point of what we were doing here. Well, you're welcome, man.
Bye!
Later. Okay, so what are we going to do tonight?
Ah, you're back.
Looks like Sojiro's available again. Might have to do that then. Oh, that's right, yeah, Operation Maid Watch. I did forget. I totally forgot there for Mishima. Why wouldn't I? You suggested it. It's not like why would I take it off? I don't take them off. The only reason I could think that I'd want to take them off is if, actually, yeah, I don't think would actually be a reason I would take it off of there. I have been kicking around this idea, though, for once I hit Twitch affiliate, where I will have a separate list if you're subscribed to me. It's kind of underhanded, I think, which is why I'm probably going to run it past a bunch of people before I do it. But I figure if you're subscribed to me and you suggest a game, I'll put it on the short list. And then every time I go back to the games list for a new game that I'm playing, I would play that list first, and then the other one. So it would be a game I choose, then subscription suggestions, then regular suggestions. And that would be another reason why I would think that I might be removing it from the list. But it wouldn't be removed. It would be a case of, like, you subscribed, you suggested something, and then you unsubscribed. And in that case, I would just move it down to the regular list. So I don't think I would ever fully remove a game from the list there. It just doesn't... I would feel bad, to be honest with you, so... It's a game I'll either love or hate, depending on which one. I'm going to start with the first one. I got all 3 of them in a bundle deal on Steam for like $20, so I'm going to start with the first one, and we'll go from there. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's an action RPG, so I'm usually halfway okay with those. That's basically all I know about it, though, so we'll see. Yeah, actually, I mean, Sojiro's available to do things, but we should probably head over. Operation Maid Watches. I gotta keep these idiots from getting themselves into too much trouble there. So yeah, let's head over. Yeah, I know, Mishima. We'll go. You can get it for 1.5. Well, you live in Poland, right? So that's I mean, it would make sense that they would sell it at a discount for you there. So I mean, that's where the company is from, correct? If I remember right. It's probably on sale too. I bought it like, I think as soon as you made the suggestion, I went on Steam and bought it there, so. But either way, I got it for what I got it for, so no big deal. Oh, is it from Germany? Okay, gotcha. I didn't do a whole lot of research on it, to be honest. I'm trying to keep myself as spoiler-free as I can until we get there, so. But it won't be too long now. Ah, yeah, just talking about the crazy hackers that we've seen on the news there. I'm gonna say hell yeah, but I don't think that Saizo would say hell yeah. He'd just be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's get this over with. You didn't change any? What have you been doing? Have you just been at the school doing after-school activities until, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock? I probably also should have checked the TV to see if there was a quiz today, but they usually don't have them one day after the other. Oh well. No, I think this is going to turn out terrible, Mishima. I'm just going to be honest with you. I know you're not asking me, but... Operation Maid Watch. Yay.
Well...
Weird controls from a 2001 RPG game. Okay, I'll be prepared for it. We'll probably take a stream or two just to kind of... I'll probably take the first stream, to be honest with you, just to get a feel for the controls and everything. So I don't know that I'll get too much done in the first stream, but we might... I'll take it slow. I'll make sure that I don't get too far ahead of myself before I know what I'm doing, basically. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do what we can when we get that far. God, that doesn't give us an excuse. Yeah, I'm still worried. If you say you're a genius, Ryuji, here, I mean, I could say it just to be sarcastic, but I think you get points towards his confidant. But he's rank upable at this point, so I don't know that I would want to do that. I am still worried. Yeah, and you're gonna get us all in trouble. So, who's the smart guy here? Then what? Then what? You want me to do it? Why do you want me to do it? It's been praised as hell in Europe. Yeah, I've never really heard of it before you brought it up, so we'll have to see what I think of it when I get there. Like I said, I mean, it's an action RPG, so usually I'm pretty okay with those, but we'll see once we get there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, if I let either of these jugheads do it, we're gonna have some serious problems, because if I tell them to do it, like if I tell Ryuji to do it, he's gonna be like, what? And he's gonna stutter his words on the phone, and Mishima's just here for the hell of it, so same thing with him. Give me the damn phone, I'll do it. Or I'll use my own phone, that works too. Well, they're actually on the line.
Hey.
Yeah, keep it down, guys. I gotta go from here. Well, was there anybody on the flyer there? Yeah, no preference. This is our first time using the service, so we don't really know anybody in particular. Oh, really? Well, that's good. Sure, it's 123 Fuck You Boulevard.
Whoa.
Oh, are there? Gotcha. I'll have to look into some mods for it and stuff. We'll see if we can get any installed. I don't know a whole lot about it, like I said, so maybe the first couple of streams we won't do that, and I'll slowly install mods as we go. Or I'll just play it vanilla, and then if I like it enough, then I'll install mods and we'll play it again at a different point. I've already got a few games lined up that I'll be playing again that I've already played, so we'll go from there. This is actually happening, YouTube. Don't screw it up. Because we're all in really big trouble right now. We just haven't been caught yet. This is so degrading. What other services are you talking about, machine? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't need to know. A strategy meeting? What do you think this is? A game of war? Maybe you should have thought about that beforehand, Ryuji.
Oh.
He needed to take a cold shower first. How do you stop watching streams? Can you watch mine now? I thought you were having issues watching mine on your end because of your computer. Is it still a still image on your end? I don't know. I don't know how to help you stop, though. I'll be honest, I'm not really a big fan of watching other people play video games. It's kind of a gourmet hot take, but I usually, and this is how I was with sports too, like even if I was crappy at the sport, I would just really, instead of watching other people do it, I'd just be like, give me the ball, I want to play. So, it's kind of the same way I am with video games. I pretty much am just like, instead of watching other people do it, I'm just like, no, give me the controller, I want to try. I don't know why, just a thing that I've always really had. Oh, you're on your normal PC? Okay, that's good. What are we at this point? Oh, he is really nervous. Okay, I'm losing my touch with the scene there. No! Why do you think I've been protesting this whole time? We're underage. They could offer services that don't allow them to do anything until we're adults.
What?
Did you just get this in your mailbox and then we're like, hell yeah, I could get this woman to do anything I want? Yeah, come on, guys. This was not well thought out. Yeah, I like that too. I kind of like being able to talk. I don't like it when the chat is super busy, you know what I mean? And I mean, eventually I may get to that point where there's a ton of people and I won't be able to address everyone. But I do like talking back and forth with the chat there. It helps a little bit, you know what I mean? It shares the interaction that I'm having with the video game and with you guys there. So I like that a little bit better. We'll probably, like I said, eventually we may get more people in here than just this, but we'll go from there. It's surprising, though, actually, because not a lot of the people who are normally chatting are here. We've had some people here who kind of are lurkers that are normal so far, but so far it's been... Conker left because he doesn't want to see spoilers because he's going to play the game for himself. But yeah, Kira hasn't been here yet. Carbon hasn't been here yet. Carbon's probably busy, though. He's got a job interview, I think, today, so... It's been quiet today, actually, thinking about it, but that's okay. I don't mind it. Well, it may just have shown up on their caller ID. I might have to get rid of this phone and get a burner or something. Oh, she's outside. Great. Well, probably better for her to be early than for her to be late. I mean, wouldn't be a good first impression. What do you mean you're not mentally prepared? You guys planned this out for all of 20 minutes and then we're like, you didn't think of any repercussions? Oh my god.
Oh, my bad, man.
Oh, what the hell? I thought I was just gonna be the phone guy. Come on. From the balcony? You're gonna have my back way back there. Oh my god. Here we go. I knew this was going to happen. I guess we won't get in too much trouble, though, if I handle this smoothly. Just got to be a smooth operator, that's all.
Welcome home, Master.
Oh my god. Please don't. Okay, well, the maid's name is Becky. Yeah, I think that's bullshit, Garrick, I'll be honest with you. I've always thought about that, though. I've tried to think of solutions for when I get bigger eventually on Twitch and on YouTube and all that stuff. How am I going to address the fact that I get a ton of comments there? And I think, honestly, I might just do like a regular video series where I go back and I answer and I respond to comments as I go like that. I think it'll help generate discussion on the things I talk about, so... Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, I guess I can understand it if there's literally hundreds of comments on every video. Like, if you upload daily and you get 100 comments on every video, like, that's a ton to go back and answer. But yeah, like you're saying, when it's like 3 to 5 comments, come on. You know, like, it takes like 20 minutes to go back and answer 3 to 5 comments. And that's if you're thinking about them really hard, which I do. I think about them when I'm answering. I want to make sure that I don't just say, yeah, or whatever, and blah, 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 and I just like their post, and that's basically the amount that I try to give people thoughtful responses. But you're right, there's really no excuse when there's not that many comments to just leave them, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. This isn't smooth at all, but we're gonna do it because I think Morgana is actually watching this, so yeah, she did use meow in there. I don't know why she used the word meow in her regular conversation. Maybe it's a cat thing. Maybe Japanese people are also perverse about cat people. You know what, before I screw this up and again stick my foot in my mouth, I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe she's a cat person, I don't know. Yeah, this is our first time calling the service, so I wasn't sure. Cooking, cleaning, laundry. Please don't provide those other services. I'm too young for this show. Yeah, you got me. I'm not joking. I am actually... No, it was not a joke, Becky. I am actually in high school. I'm sorry if that's disappointing for you, but I'm pretty sure I didn't want any part of this to begin with, so. Yeah, thank you. Alright.
Huh?
Ryuji, what the hell? Come on, guys. This is... Freaking peeping toms. Come on in here, guys. She's... Oh, they're gonna bail on me. She sounds like she knows who they are. Wait a goddamn minute here. Oh. Why? No! Oh, God. No, I didn't request you specifically. I said no preference. How did you... Oh, my God. I know who you are. No, it's not our first time meeting. You can cut the act now. This is Professor Kawakami. Apparently she moonlights as a service maid. I mean, I guess if it pays the bills, okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not going to tell anybody. This is just as embarrassing for me as it is for you. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess that makes sense. Ryuji. You mean the English teacher? No, I didn't hear it from her. Yeah, I know who she is, but no, I didn't hear it from her. Oh, really? She's trying to find some rumors, is she? No, that's really, yeah. This sounds like I'm blackmailing her. God. This whole situation is fucked up, man. Yeah, what do you mean by that? Why would I tell her about this? Again, it's just as embarrassing for me as it is for you. I'm not. I'm genuinely upset about what's going on right now. Oh shit, my phone. Not my phone in game either. I gotta take this. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Mom, what's up? Yeah, I got it. He'll be here at 7, right? About 7. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit then. No, not yet. Almost. Okay, alright, I'll see you later. Bye. Would never hear the end of it if I didn't take that call. Okay, anyway, back to this messed up situation. Well, sure. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to tell her anything. What do you mean, anything? Please don't say that, because you don't mean it. Don't look at me like that. You're the one that said it. I know. No, it's not. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. We'll just both go home, we'll take a shot of brain bleach, and we'll forget this ever happened. That seems like the best plan, okay? Are you sure? I feel bad. You came all the way out here. Alright, later, Kawakami. No, I will not say anything about this at school. How do you think it would be for me if I said it? We'd both get in so much trouble. Bye. Yeah, fuck, man. Like, just... Yeah, I'm going home. I don't... Ryuji, Mishima, you guys are on your own. Goodbye. Oh, that was terrible. That couldn't have ended any worse than it actually did. Well, it could have ended worse. She could have been like, I'm telling everybody.
Oh, no.
Speaking of Miss Chono, here we go. I'm probably exhausted from all of that, so it's just... Oh, boy. You need central air then, Miss Chono. Yes, and then we'll be switching to summer mode in about a month after that. So, once we do final exams. Yes, ma'am.
Question.
At least she isn't asking me about last night. Probably because they were brightly colored, if I had to guess. Yeah.
Excellent.
Right. Oh, okay, gotcha. So why were they red? Was it just easy to distinguish on the sea, or were they doing that because the Royal Guard wears red, or what? Oh well.
Nice going.
Guess it doesn't matter. We got a knowledge point out of it all the same, so hooray! We'll get to knowledge rank 3 soon. Yeah, I would guess so. Right. That's because you are black, Morgana. Well, black and white, but you know. Salt and pepper! I wasn't even referring to the band, but I guess I did. I guess I could. She would be at school anyway, yeah. And it's raining, so it's not like there's much else I can do right now. We could go to... Well, Anne is here, but she's not available to rank up. We could go here and hang out with her, or we could just go to the cafe and get some extra knowledge points and stuff. We unfortunately can't get our, what's it called up from here? We can't get Charm up right now at the diner, but we'll figure that out later. Let's go check in with Kawakami, see what she's got going on. I think she's on the 3rd floor, if I remember right. I'm not 100% sure about that. Excuse me. Maybe she's... I'm going to check over here first. Because this is the teacher's room, right? All the way down. Oh, no, this is the bathroom. So teacher's rooms are probably upstairs. Or the teacher's lounge or something. I don't know. Or maybe this is it. That's student council. This is the library. Nope. Where would she be? Let's look at the map real quick. That's washrooms. It's also not the right building. Maybe down here. Oh, there she is. Faculty room must be like right here. Yeah. Yeah, let's check in with her. Hey, Mrs. Kawakami, how are you? Right.
So...
Well, sure, but why would she be involved in any of them? We need to get in there. Yeah. Well, I have questions. Yeah, actually I do. I have a question for her.
What?
Yeah, I need some help with my homework. It's driving me crazy. I've been looking at it all day, even in free time, and I can't do it. She's tutoring me, that's all. Yeah. Thanks. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. She did just kind of convince herself. You're welcome. Okay, sure. What's going on? You're giving me the address for your maid job? Why? Okay. What have I gotten myself into? Oh my god. Not my call history, huh? Okay.
Hey!
That's right, we do have a public phone at LeBlanc. Okay, I could do that then. I might be free tonight if it keeps raining. Okay, well that didn't pass time, so that's good. Now we can go do something else. Damn, she seems pretty upset about whatever's going on over there. Who's she looking? Oh, I see. This girl's creepy. Like, I can kind of show you if I can get the camera to go properly. Just hang on. There we go. Look at her eyes, man. Holy cow. If that's not sleep deprivation, I don't know what is. Jesus Christ. Anyway, she must be talking about these guys. It always feels like somebody's watching me. I'm done singing, sorry. Burn your ears with it. Yeah, sounds like Stalker, man. You're gonna have to do something about that. Little does he know the Stalker is only 5 feet away.
Hey, I've heard about that.
We could go hang out with Anne, or we could go to the diner. I think I'm gonna go to the diner. Well, thinking about it though, Anne could get to rank 6. Ryuji is ready to get to rank 6 the next time he's able to hang out. But there could be an event on Sunday where we hang out with Anne, so I don't know if I want to do that. Well, wait, hang on. Isn't tomorrow the Fallout day? Let's see. The exhibition ends, so yeah, tomorrow is the day where everything happens, so I guess we won't be hanging out with her tomorrow. I did say this about the last one, though. I said there will be other rainy days, and then, well, I kind of didn't do anything with it. We got Dr. Takemi up on the other one, but... Yeah, I'm going to the diner this time.
Just had to rain.
It just had to rain, didn't it? Yes, it did, apparently. I'm going to the diner. We'll work on that. I'll probably... Let's see. I'll probably work on Guts while I'm there, because basically after... I mean, eventually I do want to get to Dauntless Guts, which is rank 4. And so because of that, I eventually want to do... Basically, I want to get to rank 4 Charm as quickly as possible. Then I want to get to rank 4 Kindness. And rank 4 Guts is next after that. Basically, I want to get ones... I'm going to try to prioritize ones that are... that prevent us from starting or continuing with Confidants the most. Which a lot of them do have those sorts of walls. Did I save it?
Just add this.
Actually, I might as well save it again, considering all the events that have transpired. Let me check my Persona stock real quick. Okay, we're good. Just had to check on what I had in there, because I'll need one of those that I actually have in there for later. So, yeah, let's go in. It is dead in here. Good. Very good. Hi. Coffee or steak? I do want to get my kindness up, but there are other ways to get kindness, I think. Guts is kind of harder to build. I think we'll do coffee. Not going to help our kindness any, but like I said, there's easier ways to build kindness. With guts, it's not as easy. Get some guts out of it. Good.
All right.
Hey,
Did some studying. Good. Get that knowledge up. One of these days we'll hit that rank 3. Got an extra point. Maybe this will do it. Not quite. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
We'll get there.
wanna head back?
Yeah, I think we should head home now. That seems like a good idea.
Ah, you're back.
Oh shit, my phone! Yeah, it'll happen probably tomorrow, just like with Kamoshida. Right, we haven't been served yet. Good question. That's okay, man. Oh, is he? Oh boy. Any idea who? Ah. Yeah, we'll just wait and see. Okay, we'll meet in Shibuya and we'll see how this all goes. Yeah, I mean, we did everything exactly the way we were supposed to, so. Okay, so Sojiro is not available to rank up, but Kawakami is available to call. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Let's check the TV first before we do that. We'll go from there. Nope, just Phoenix Rangers again. Not too interested unless they've got Yukari on. I don't think she's on any of those. She's the pink feather ranger. So, I don't think there are any episodes that I saw, anyway, of what little I saw of the TV that actually focus on her, so. But yeah, since we have rank 3 guts, we can call the maid service and go from there and see what Kawakami wants. That's why I wanted to get rank 3 guts as soon as I could, so. I hope. Sure. Let's give her a call. It's me. Hi. You want me to pay you 5,000 yen? Well, I have the money. Fine. This all seems kind of underhanded.
I see.
But yeah, we're gonna get in a ton of trouble for this. Like, just, if anyone ever finds out, we're both fucked. So. That's all I know.
So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this?
You could say it's a dump. I know it's a dump.
Never mind. So, what kind of kid are you?
What do you mean?
The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice. That being said, you called a maid service and requested me?
You said to call. I was really lonely. You said to call though, so that's not an option for me to say here, but you did say call this up when you get the time. I was really lonely.
I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record.
It's hard making friends when you got a criminal record, man. You think about the rumors that they spread?
Okay, then how about this? I'll let you skip class a few times.
Really?
It's tough not having any place where you belong, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess I can agree with
I
that.
reserve the right to change my mind if your grades drop.
So keep up on my grades and you'll let me skip class occasionally? Sounds good. Sign me the fuck up.
And in exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid.
So are we blackmailing each other at this point, or what?
Sound good?
Yeah, I promise. I won't tell anybody.
Then it's a deal.
Sweet. We've made a deal with our homeroom teacher to not talk about her moonlighting as a maid. This whole situation is just so messed up. Just like Super Flash Forward! Flash Forward. You can't have any idea how messed up it was. I felt so wrong, but I still did it.
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you.
Yeah, well,
What do you have to say to that?
she wasn't exactly at the school.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
I need more vodka.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the temperance persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And so, for completing Operation Maid Watch and then paying our homeroom teacher $50 US, right? 5,000 yen. Yeah, it'd be $50 US. To come here and have a chat with us, we get a new confidant, the Temperance Confidant. Yay! Seriously though, this is probably the single best confidant in the game in terms of the abilities that you get for it. It gives you so much extra free time, you have no idea. And that extra free time that you get is really helpful. So basically, what I'm saying is that I'm going to be prioritizing Kawakami's confidant. Every day that she is available, I will be calling her up in the evening, and she's coming here because we need her. Her rank 10 ability that you get from her is phenomenally good. Like, just so good that it's almost broken. But I'm going to try to get it as soon as I can. And even for just rank 1, we get to slack off in class. And it happens like, I think 10 or 12 times between now and the end of the game. It's pretty ridiculous. It helps a lot. So.
Well, I guess I should get going.
Alright.
Please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay?
Okay, that's fine, but you don't have to act all perky about it. I know who you are, so you don't need to, like... Actually, yeah, why? Why would I need you to do the housework for me?
Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease.
What, the financial security, or the fact that I don't clean up after myself?
Besides, I'm considered over the hill for this type of job, so I don't get requested that often.
Oh. Wow, that sucks. Holy cow, I didn't even think of that.
I'll show my appreciation by making it easy for you to ditch class.
This is terrible! This whole confidant is awful, my god! Like, this is the kind of stuff you write a book about. Like, 50 Shades of Kawakami, that's what's happening right now. Jesus!
Just think about it, okay?
Ah. God, I feel so wrong about this. I'm going to hell in a handbasket. God damn it. Okay, so, Madarame, what do you have to say for yourself?
That old geezer.
Is he crying?
Oh boy.
I have committed crimes that are unbecoming of an artist.
Unbecoming of anyone.
Plainly put, I plagiarized work. I tainted this country's art world and even Sayuri. How could I?
Jesus, that face.
Possibly apologize to everyone for what I've done.
That face is the stuff of nightmares, holy cow.
He's crying way too much.
What an asshole. Jesus.
That was from the urgent apology conference by Madarame that took place just a moment ago.
I mean, I know he's a scumbag and a piece of shit, but why would you laugh at someone else's misfortune? I mean, I guess that's what comedy is the root of, but you don't even know the half of the story. And you're sitting here like, he's a crybaby. Fuck you.
After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
Well, that's good.
Wasn't he on TV the other day?
On top of charges of abuse to his pupils, Madarame is under suspicion of claiming their works as his own. Some doubt the validity that his maiden work, Sayuri, was stolen, believing it was used for fraud. This large-scale criminal act has caused a great shock to the art world, and...
That old man's done for.
Yeah, he's not going to be an artist ever again.
After the conference, Madarame was taken to a police hospital for interrogation due to his age. However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
There's no need to be nice to an old geezer like that.
I think that's the same guy who said, he's a crybaby. This guy's an ass. Maybe he's the next one we need to change the heart of.
Doesn't that seem weird?
Also, a group called
the guilt was weighing on him?
posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit. The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as suspects.
Well, how can they? There's no evidence. We didn't leave fingerprints.
Phantom thieves? Do these bandits have something to do with that old geezer's apology?
Maybe.
Oh, I've heard of them before. They supposedly steal evil hearts. It's why the culprits apologize.
Wait, what? Steal hearts? That's impossible, though.
Isn't it, though? That's exactly the point.
But I feel like I saw something about that online, too. They sent out a calling card for real.
Oh, so it was like, we're going to take your heart?
Pretty much.
That's impressive if someone really did that.
Somebody knew about his crimes.
Phantom thieves, huh?
Wonder who that guy is.
Phantom thieves again.
Know who that is, though. We've got people looking for us. Better keep it on the down low.
You guys see the news about Madarame? It's just like what happened with Kamoshida.
Yeah, he spilled the beans pretty good, all right.
You mentioned the Phantom thieves.
They did. We might bump up in
this is starting to
popularity.
get interesting. If we do it right, we can change people's hearts. With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back at society. It'll be a big deal.
Well, yeah, it's been a big deal the last couple times we did it, so... It is that whole with great power comes great responsibility thing, though. Oh, you're jumping between 3 streams? Oh, boy. I don't know how you can keep that straight, man. I have enough difficulty following one person's stream, but that's probably because my attention span is a little short when I'm watching other people. I guess it could be fun. Let's say it'll be fun. This whole thing will be fun.
Let's keep pushing on then.
All right.
As for me, I hope we just keep getting more and more famous.
Well, that's not the whole point of it, Ryuji. I said it could be fun. I didn't say that we're doing it for the popularity.
Something like this happening twice is massive, too. It's too great a coincidence to occur normally.
Yeah, I guess so.
If we continue doing this, we'll definitely be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
That's the hope.
We may want to quiet down a little.
Yeah, the police might want to not know about this. No, but there's a police officer right there.
Attendance officers.
Right.
Hello there. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure, what's up?
Ah, yes. How can we help you?
Bad acting again.
That monotonous acting of hers never fails to send a chill down my spine.
It's not a good chill.
What are you all doing here? Are you friends?
We are. We're delinquents. Sure, what do you think? What what does this look like? A congregation of a cult or something?
What did you say?
I said, what do we look like? A congregation of a cult or something?
That was a joke. He didn't get much sleep last night.
Well, all right. Just make sure you disperse before it gets too late, okay?
Sure.
There have been some odd happenings lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
Yeah, there probably will be rioting in the streets, people running around naked, anarchy, the end of the world and all that.
We'll be careful.
God, she's so awful at acting. Oh my God.
It's still light out. Man, those guys must have way too much time on their hands.
Well, they gotta make quota somehow. I mean, That's what it was when I was at college. The police officers there, I mean, I was out in the boonies when I was in college, so the police officers there didn't pull over everyone who was going over the speed limit. They wouldn't get paid. So I guess that's why.
Hey, don't go making stuff up on the spot like that, okay? I totally panicked because of you.
Well, then maybe you should have let me do the talking.
From now on, we'll need to be even more cautious than before.
Maybe we shouldn't have our hideout in the middle of a public access way.
Look at us. Right after the second Thieves incident, both prior victims are meeting up.
Yeah, this is a little suspicious.
Wait, you mean people might be listening to us?
We're talking out loud like it's this big social gathering. What do you think?
It'll be fine. Look around, we're the only people worrying about it.
You don't know who's listening, man.
I guess you're right.
By the way, Yusuke, you able to get anything out of Madarame? Remember how he was talking about that suspicious person in the black mask?
Well, I pressed him for answers, but he doesn't even understand what happened to him to begin with.
Well, that makes sense.
It's not like he actually saw his desires get stolen after all.
Right.
It's rumored that he may be sent to prison. In that case, gaining information will be difficult.
Yeah, probably.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'll be leaving that house. I can't draw in such a place anymore.
That makes sense.
Do you have somewhere to go?
The school dorms. I can stay there free of charge thanks to my fine arts scholarship.
Oh, well, that's good then.
A scholarship? Wait, you're that good?
You saw him draw the calling card logo, right? He is that good.
Although, Takamaki-san's house would do as well.
Fat fucking chance.
What?
Yeah.
You know, you could ask her to model for you whenever you wanted.
Oh my god.
You moron!
She's gonna punch both of you.
Then again, now that Yusuke will be living alone, it'll be easier for us to meet up whenever we want.
Well, that's true.
For the time being, we should wait and see how this case plays out.
Yeah.
And it'll probably take some time finding a target as big as Madarame.
Yeah, we gotta keep one-upping ourselves here, so it's gonna be a little bit of time
Anyway,
here.
we should just act like normal students while we look for our next target, okay?
Yeah, probably for the
We'll
best.
be entrusting that to you again, Ryuji.
I guess Ryuji's gonna be looking up some
Alright,
dirt for us.
Just more prep till then.
Yeah, business as usual. Later, guys. See, like I said,
Yusuke Kitagawa.
you don't know who's watching or listening in on us. Must have been my imagination. But little did we know that our every move was being watched. The plot thickens.
So after Shiho Suzui, you did it again for someone you barely knew? You were
Right.
sent away twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him.
Well, that made me want to save him more. What's your point?
Moreover, you ended up in a museum instead of a castle this time.
Mm-hmm.
You're still going to maintain this rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their treasure?
Well, it may seem like rubbish to you, but frankly, we've had an endeavor of it, so it's not rubbish to me. Yeah, take it as you will.
Very well. The truth behind this tale of yours will be clear once your conspirators are in custody. Now then, tell me about this new member who joined your group.
Okay.
There's no point in being stubborn. It will only damage your position.
New member, huh?
The identity of Madarame's pupil can be
Oh,
easily
she means Yusuke.
discovered with a little investigation.
I'm surprised you guys don't know who he is already. Yeah, it's not for me to say. You guys should have that info already.
So you won't sell out your accomplice?
No, I won't.
Fine. There's still much more that I want to hear.
Okay.
It was around this time that the Phantom Thieves began to truly gain popularity.
Oh, well, good. I didn't see the bar jump up yet, but I'm glad that you're telling us that 2 seconds beforehand, Mrs. Spoiler.
Lies flooded the internet. Things like the Phantom Thieves saved me too, or I got a calling card.
Well, that's how it is. Something becomes popular. Everyone wants to jump on the bandwagon, no matter how they do it.
For heaven's sake, those lies made the collection of intel take almost 10 times longer.
And obviously your intel is kind of faulty as is because you don't have my accomplices already listed anywhere.
Now your next target was this man. Junya Kaneshiro.
Who the hell is that guy?
He doesn't compare to the previous two. Even the police had been struggling to apprehend him. So, exactly how did you take down such a well-guarded criminal? Tell me.
Well, about that. Guess we'll tell you. I really don't like that they do that, where they tell you who you're going after next. It's like, just reveal it in the story. Show me, don't tell me. Come on.
He does not have any recollection of his actions. A full psychiatric evaluation will be performed to further investigate the crime's details and motives.
Wonder if they're talking about Madarame, or if they're talking about that one guy that was nude at that fast food place.
First Kamoshida at Shujin Academy, and now Madarame.
Probably him.
I found a number of points of commonality between the two. Both, for example, were sent a calling card before their unforeseen changes of heart.
I see. But isn't tying their cases to the series of psychotic breakdowns jumping to conclusions? Furthermore, the police will frown upon you stepping into this.
Now isn't the time to be worrying about things like jurisdiction and honor.
On the contrary, I'm pretty sure it's always time to worry about those things. You gotta uphold your own jurisdiction.
We need to dig deeper and find a correlation among the incidents these past 2-3 years.
She wants to do whatever it takes for this case, huh?
Very well, I leave it to you. However, you must not let this interfere with your regular duties.
No, isn't this just a case for her? So isn't this technically her regular duties anyway?
Thank you, sir.
That damn woman just had to stick her nose into this.
Something very weird going on with these two.
I understand that these abnormal incidents have caused some anxiety throughout our country. This situation must be approached with the utmost seriousness.
Oh, okay. Now the pieces are starting to fall together here. So he was a big wig when we met him at the buffet not too long
I shall
ago.
continue to put forth great effort so that every citizen can live with peace of mind.
I kind of want to say it's a wonder we didn't know who he was at first sight there, but let's be honest, how many teenagers are actually interested in all of their political leaders, you know what I mean? Like some, sure. Probably more so nowadays than there used to be, because you could find that stuff out like that, but we are all kind of delinquents, so I don't know that we were actually that interested before this.
Not only are there these phantom thieves to worry about, but if that is exposed...
He's got some serious stuff on his plate, and I don't know what it is, but
Hey.
I do, yes. Yeah, I know, I'll be careful. Oh shit, my phone! Well, no problem there, Yusuke. I think you are exaggerating a little bit, though. It's no big deal, man. Right. Right, exactly. We're all in it together now. Later. You didn't do too bad either. Alright, works for me. Oh, right, it kind of is Sunday, isn't it? I guess we've got to go and help out with speech! Before we go, let's decide in a little bit. And actually, I need to go buy Ojiru as well, so we'll do that in a second. I'm just gonna check the TV real quick. Yeah. You've always got something to complain about, boss. Guess it will, yeah. Alright, I'm going out. I'll be back. Didn't even complain this time, wow. I must be doing something right then. Alright, so we just paid 5,000 for ordering Ojiru. No, Kawakami's not available today, but our friend Yoshida is, so that's good. I just paid 5,000 for Kawakami, now I'm gonna pay 5,000 for Ojiru. As you can see, the money starts to rack up pretty quickly here. But yeah, we'll supplement our income there with a few other things, including going to Mementos in not too long. So let's go grab some Ojiru, and we'll go help out Yoshida.
What do you want?
Let's see what they've got. Increases knowledge. Okay, well, I need some knowledge. I don't know how a drink is going to increase my knowledge unless it's like... Well, it said it had omega-3 fatty acids in it, so I guess indirectly it could increase my capacity for knowledge, you know? God, the seaweed taste is so fishy. Knocking on that rank 3 door pretty soon. Pretty soon. Alright. Now that we're healthy, let's head up and then over to Station Square. I wonder if Mishima's around. Yeah, he's around. He's down there. He's that ellipsis down there. Incidentally, do I have anything here I need to sell? I don't think so. How many lockpicks do I have left? 5? Okay, cool. Still have that Medea card. I don't have any yarn. That's okay. Anyway, that's enough for now. Let's go and help out Yoshida. We don't have a sun persona, but we really, honestly, I don't think we need it ever with him. And I don't think we can actually get one just yet because we're level 18. I think the first one you can get is at level 19, so we'll work on that, though. It won't be long. And the first one that I want to get from the Sun Arcana there is actually pretty good, so I'm gonna work on that.
Everyone. Good evening.
Wonder if Nagata-cho is the name for the diet or something, like a nickname. Schoolwork's going good. Sure, let's help you out.
Let's say we head on over.
Alright. Sounds good. Hey Kira, how's it going?
Everyone.
Sorry I couldn't make it yesterday. I don't know how close you are with your grandparents, but you know how it goes with grandparents. So once you don't visit very often, and then once you go over, it's kind of like you have to sit down and everything like that. I had to stick around with her over there for a few hours after we were done with the moving all of her patio furniture. So by the time I got home, I saw that you had tweeted out that you were going to do that, and I probably should have checked my phone earlier than that to see if I could retweet it. But I figured by the time I was home, I didn't think me retweeting your stream would have done any good, so I just left it alone. I'm a really bad friend, I'm sorry. But you're catching the end of the stream here as we go. We're almost done for the day. We'll be back tomorrow, though. Anyway. Right, exactly. To act like business is the only thing that matters. I'm doing pretty good. I'm I've got until Tuesday off from work now, so I've got a little bit of time to kind of just hang out and, you know, do this stuff and other stuff. I've got to get ready for my summer class, which is coming up in about 3 weeks. It starts. I've got to do a few other things to get myself all ready and set to go. So I'm busy, but I'm good. You know, busy is good in my case. I try to keep myself busy, I guess. Keep myself doing things, you know. Feel like I stay productive that way. Alright, you get that whole cycle going. The politician receives support, and then the politician gives back to the people. That's ideally how it goes. Not always how it goes in real life, though. Well, I can agree. I think that he does need to get them a little more excited to vote for him for what he needs to do.
What?
Oh, I guess he knows him. Huh. So who is this guy? Yeah, I'm helping him out. Sure, he told me about them. Well, you know, I've done some research. Oh, really? He was a pro wrestler? Man, that's a 180. Actually, not entirely. There is a little bit of acting that you have to do in order to be able to get into politics, and pro wrestling is almost entirely made up of acting along with physical training, so... Don't tell anybody I said that, though. I probably would get some flack from a lot of pro wrestler enthusiasts if I said that. So... well, you know. Ah, so you got people excited, but you didn't have your own merits to go on. Right, yeah.
No.
So he must still be, yeah, he's still a member of the Diet, though. Okay. He was a part of the Kuromoto children, but he's still a member of the Diet. Or maybe he just came back and was a member of the Diet there, so. So Yoshida just pretty much has to follow in Matsuhida's footsteps there, huh? Well, he seems pretty good. I've been learning a lot from him. Gonna grill him right in front of him here? Well, that was the plan. His name is Matsushita. Sorry, I'm thinking that there was no S there.
What?
Right. It's that whole truth versus ideals thing here, I think. These two seem to be a good match for each other, though. They're kind of like the optimist and the realist, you know? Yeah, probably his message. I mean, his speaking skills were good, but as much as I've said, you know, it's about me learning how to speak better, I feel like his message, he has it kind of down with his conviction. That's the most important thing. And I think it's worth spreading his message around, so...
You're right.
There you go. And so we get rank 3 for Yoshida's Confidant there, and we get a new ability, Fundraising, which allows us to ask for more money during negotiations. Before we could ask for more items, now we could, you know, we could say, you could do better than that, and they would give us more items. Now, if we ask for money, we can say, you can do better than that with that as well, and they'll throw more money at us. It's pretty good, actually, so... You're a pessimistic idealist? So I'm trying to figure out how that would work. You expect the worst, hope for the best, then? I would have to say? Or is it the other way around? No, expect the best, hope for the worst would be just a pessimist, so... I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
Wonder who Kuromoto is. Probably another dietitian. I don't think that's the correct term. Actually, dietman is probably the correct term because it's right there. So. You can see it though too with him. Look at his stance when he's standing still. That's a pro wrestler stance right there. That's an athletic stance. The big intimidating chest puffed out, arms at his side like that, like just the pose and the posture, man. Maybe. So did he sell you out? That's the impression I got.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Now, maybe we'll find out more about that later. For now, we just gotta... Oh, hey, look at that. We got bumped up a little bit in our belief there. His uncle's a phantom thief, that Anon said. Great. But you're almost certain it won't go that way? Well, I mean, you know, there's a saying that goes that an optimist calls a pessimist a realist, basically. So it's good to kind of hope that things go well, but it's also good to be cognizant of things going wrong, because if you just go forward thinking things are going to go your way every single time, you're going to be disappointed every single time. So if you're knowledgeable of things that could go wrong, you don't take your expectations to the point where it's crazy, you know what I mean? So I kind of get it. Well, Yusuke did a pretty good job on our calling card last time, so... People are starting to talk about us. Oh boy. We're gonna have to step up our game or something.
Morning.
Morning, Yusuke, Ryuji. Not even looking at the screen. I was like, who is that? Gotcha. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, it's... I feel like some people would say, well, you can't look at things that way, because, you know, it'll never go your way if you do that sort of stuff. But I can see why, you know, like it's, like I said, it's good to be knowledgeable of all of the possibilities before you do something. It lets you take things more in stride and not be as disappointed if something goes wrong, you know what I mean? But yes, morning, Ryuji. Yeah, Ryusuke. Yeah, we've had a lot of people talking about it. I've heard people on the way here. Oh my god, dude. Stop, 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 stop. Yeah, well, what? Yeah, what's wrong? Somebody watching you?
For real?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. So that's why they were looking at you. Whoops. Okay, don't be late now. Didn't even think about that. Whoops. Oh, I know, dude. I'm as pasty as Elmer's school glue. I am in real life, actually, right now. It needs to stop raining and being cloudy, like... Well, I won't say every day, because it was sunny for a few days, but now it's raining and cloudy again. The sun needs to come out where I am, because I'm, like I said, I'm pasty as Elmer's school glue, and that needs to change. So. People are starting to put the pieces together around school. Brave Sonata? Never heard of him. Your very beings are now within my grasp. It's basically what the final boss is going to say to us. Could be like those anonymous guys, basically. Pale skin is good. I guess it's better than burnt skin. That's the thing though, is that when I go to tan, I burn the first time. No matter how long I'm outside, I burn the first time. And then I tan after that. It's weird because, like, I thought, well, it's not really Italians. I know Sicilian people of Sicilian descent they can tan really easily, and I'm pretty sure that's where my half of my family is from of Sicilian descent, but the other half is Polish descent, and that just throws the whole thing off balance. So our complexion just, it's a weird match. It's a match made in heaven, I'll tell you. Anyway. Despicable Me here is having a chat with our student council president.
I have nothing to report yet.
You just eavesdropped on us yesterday, though.
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
A lot?
I already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence. You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamoshida sexually harassing students.
You're just bringing this up now? You should have brought it up like the instant he asked you to do this stuff. Oh, you go from corpse to tomato to corpse. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. My friend is like that. He's a teacher right now, and he gets like that. He burns really, really badly when he's out in the sun. He's an athlete though too, so he's always out in the sun. So he's got to be pretty careful. He has to wear sunscreen a lot.
Sir.
What will come of you asking that?
We'll expose you to the police. She could blackmail you right now.
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
Well, no, because he knew about the incidents.
How flustered this must be making you. I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
Well, yeah, it'd be shocking for anybody.
Yes.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel at ease.
Well, how can we do that when you're ignoring the teachers doing terrible, terrible things to the students willy-nilly like that?
That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
Okay, but as soon as we're done tackling that, we're coming back to you, so...
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
It's just because he wants to cover his ass, basically.
We don't even know if they truly exist. Why
Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
Always blaming the students, aren't you?
That is where I stand.
I mean, the
I
students
suggest
are
you
doing
devote
it,
your
but
energy
hey.
to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Well, it's not unnecessary if you're at fault here. Don't let him talk down to you, Makoto. Come on. You're the council president. You gotta have more cojones than this. Shady principal is shady. Yeah, exactly.
Did you see Madarame's press conference?
You mean that guy who was all like, how could I possibly apologize for what I've done? Ah!
Yeah, that guy that you drew on the blackboard back there.
Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing?
That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence. Yeah.
Don't say that too loud now, Ryuji. Don't celebrate too much.
How's it going? Have you found our next big target?
It's only had a day.
Started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
Right.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
What about the TV station?
Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to ditch it.
You
What
better go to your
trip?
school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
This is the first I've heard of it. It is, yeah, it is
Wouldn't you
talent.
suddenly
The
turn
people who
into
draw
a
on the
student
blackboard in this
stand
game are
out
pretty
more?
good. So. Well, you have friends who are halfway decent students, so we'll just say we were dragging you along with us.
Quit bickering and go.
He's got your
Then
number.
let's all choose the TV station.
Okay.
I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Well, that would help with your terrible acting. Let me not tell her that.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online.
We might find a case over there too.
Plus,
You never know. We
Morgana's
went to an art
right.
exhibit and we found a
Showing up
case,
will
so
keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me.
true.
All right, I'm gonna head back.
All right, later, Ryuji.
Huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
Isn't it? Well, I don't know. Don't you have to get it dyed regularly anyway?
That guy is such an idiot. I hope nothing happens.
We'll try to make sure he doesn't get in too much trouble. Oh, texting in class. Well, yeah, you're at a special arts school, right? So that would make sense. Oh, really? They're jealous of your talent, Yusuke. Not yet. Man, everybody's busting Ryuji's balls here. Actually, mementos might not be a bad idea. Okay, sounds good. Not today, though. We're not doing mementos today. That's gonna be a later date. I think. Maybe.
Now
I'll have to look at who's available today. Oh. Oh, Mishima got some intel. Nice. I believe Kosai is the school that Yusuke goes to, if I remember right. Does M stand for Mishima? That's pretty bad. Now I'm starting to think the M really does stand for Mishima. Her name is Hikari Shimizu. Okay. Okay, we'll take a look at it. Well, hopefully we won't take the L. That's the most important thing.
Hey, hey!
No, Morgana, that's not what he meant by S&M. Probably meant something like ASMR. Okay, so we got another request. Sadism is just a sign of love. No, it's really not. But yeah, if you go into Mementos on a day that it's raining, it can actually have an effect on the... yeah, poor Mishima. It can actually have an effect on the personas there. And if we had an ability called Ambient Aid, what that does is when it's raining, it actually increases the chances of inflicting status ailments. Unfortunately, we don't have access to that quite yet. I think Anne gets it, if I remember right, later on in her persona's lifetime. But not right now, so... I really should get something else for her in terms of her armor there, though. Well, anyway. Yeah, I guess so.
I should write something.
Let's save it right here. And I don't know what we're gonna do. We could either go to the diner, because it's raining. We could go hang out with Anne again. I did go to the diner the last time it was raining instead of hanging out with her. Kind of feel bad about that one. I don't want to go to Mementos today, though, because my first tentative date for going to Mementos is actually the 8th of June, which is a couple of days from now in game. But thinking about it now, we are actually running a little bit high on our time, so maybe I'll make the decision and then we'll come back and see what I decided on the next episode of Persona 5 The Stream Edition. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. If you'd like to see when I'm streaming next, I'd recommend checking out my stream schedule. I have it pinned to my Twitter profile and below the stream feed over on Twitch. I will be posting the new schedule for next week in about probably like 10-15 minutes after this is all over and done with. So that way you guys will know when I'm streaming next week. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see all of you on the next one. Take care and have a good night.